Please remember to hit that like button, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and share this video. Also, in the description of this video, you can find our compiled link. Through that link, you can support the channel via our Patreon or through our affiliate links, including your playmat. If you want a custom playmat or custom card sleeves, buy them through there and it helps out the channel and you get a 10% discount. And through our TCG Player affiliate link. If you're going to buy cards, buy them through TCG Player and it helps out the channel. Also, we have our Discord if you want to chat with us. We have Twitter if you want to stay up to date on all the happenings. We have TikTok if you want to check out anything funny. And we have my Pokemon channel if you're into Pokemon, so check out LuxJ. And we will see you in the video. How's it going, everybody? CJ here, back with another video. We're doing CJDH today. This is episode number 22. We got a long game for you guys today. It's an exciting game, though. Lots happening, lots of action, and some very interesting decks. Also, if you happen to be watching this video the day it airs, from 4 to 10 p.m. Eastern Time, TCG Player is having a 15% kickback for all purchases on the website. So if you want to buy cards, today's a good day to do that. And if you're going to do so, buy them through my affiliate link down below to help support the channel as well. Get 15% back after, and you're helping the channel. It's a win-win. Check that out. And we will see you in the game. How's it going, guys? We just finished resolving mulligans, and we're going to get this game started. So, I am playing Nazahn, Revered, Bladesmith, and this deck is all about Spy Kit. I play Nazahn to go and grab Spy Kit and do some weird shenanigans with that card, if you guys know Spy Kit. And Jake, what are you up to?
I am going to be playing Hapatra, Vizier Poisons. It's the original version. It's all about making -1/-1 counters on my creatures and my opponent's creatures and making a lot of 1/1 death touch snakes.
All right.
So,
Tristan, what do you got going on?
Sorry, I'm a delinquent and did not resolve mulligans.
Nobody gave me I lied. You made me lie.
All right, so I'm playing an Atraxa Praetors voice deck. Now, before you click off the video, there are no planeswalkers in this deck at all.
Thank God.
And I think there's like maybe 3 or 4 cards that care about +1/+1 counters, but really only incidentally. What this deck is actually trying to do is play and manipulate the lore counters on Sagas. So whatever you think this deck is going to do, hopefully you're wrong. If you call it Sagas, then that's impressive. You should go buy a lottery ticket. But yeah, so the idea is I play Sagas, I remove counters, put them back on, move them from one to the other, and try to advance the value you get out of playing a Saga in different ways and at different speeds to try and accrue value, and then beat all of my opponents to death with flying Sagas.
I don't like the last part of that. The last part of that sounds a little mean.
But the part about where I play Sagas and it's really cool and neat, or the part where I eventually hopefully win?
The last part there.
The last part.
Yeah, that last
part. You're not supposed to win the game. That's just against the rules.
Yeah, you don't win. Well, nobody's supposed to win.
I know you're new here. You've never played on this channel before, but we don't win games here.
Yeah.
It's just everyone loses until somebody is the last one.
No, I play That's the way we play.
All right,
I'm excited about that deck. And Sam, what are you doing?
All right, I may or may not have played it on this channel before, but I am playing a deck that I've had together for a while, and I recently tried tweaking it a bit again. This is a Tana and Sakashima of 1,000 Faces clone deck. The goal here is to play clone effects, to play legendary creatures and clone them, and then use effects like Mystic Reflection to turn my tokens that I make with Tana et al. Into more clones. So hopefully we're going to have a fun time. Don't know yet. There's no real consolidated game plan.
A whole clone army.
Sam, set your commanders in the top bar. And also throw but throw Sakashima into the middle so I can scan it so people can see what it does that don't know. Yeah. There we go.
Too many faces.
All right, so I'm going to randomize the turn order 3 times. Whoever it lands on is going first. 1, 2, 3. All right, Tristan. Man. First time up, first one to go.
It's fate. It's a good omen. Now remind me, in 4-player, I draw on my first.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
It
you
is
do.
Yeah.
multiplayer, so you draw.
Cool. All right, sick. All right, I'm gonna play a tapped Zagoth Triome. See if that. There you go. A tapped. So that's it.
All right. I will draw. We're gonna play a forest and pass the turn.
I'm going to draw. I'm going to play a Desert of the Glorified tapped. And then I am done.
I'm going to draw, much like most of you.
Jake,
I'll
your
play a
shadow
Desert
makes it so
Catacombs
easy to
and
scan.
Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, that's why I did this.
100%. I'm passing after that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh.
My bad.
You want me to get up the turn order thing?
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah, I'll get it.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna play a Hall of Heliod's Generosity, which
There we
is,
go.
Love that card.
That's a powerful card in that deck.
which is that one. Yeah, it's silly that it doesn't 1 and a white sacrifice Hall of Heliod's Generosity. You can just keep doing that. It's silly.
Mhm.
1 and a green. I'm gonna play Nature's Lore.
Ooh, the
Very
secret
nice.
layer one.
Oh, I love it so much.
It's
I
really cool
bought this
art.
one. I just wanted the owl, Nature's Lore. Then this is my. Is that? Oh, see that's in the bright. That's in the bright spot. Hang on a minute.
Yeah.
Maybe if I put it.
Graveyard doesn't matter too much.
Yeah, I suppose that's true. I could
Or
just
switch
put
the marker in your graveyard. Yeah, that's what
Yeah, there we go. Yep, that'll do
I
it.
do.
All right. I'm gonna go and get a what's the Temple Garden. It's gonna enter tapped anyway, but then I'm just gonna do that while and
Okay.
pass.
I will draw. I'll play a plains and pass. We're off to a slow start.
At some point, I'm going to fetch this Verdant Catacombs. Just get a tap trial.
Draw.
Doesn't really matter.
I will play a Forest and a Hapatra and pass.
Turn 2 Hapatra. Also, Jake, show the camera your altar.
Oh, yeah.
People like altars.
Yes, they do.
Everybody likes altars.
Very cool.
Yep. Cleopatra in this.
All right, there's my Temple Garden, just for the people at home.
People listening at home.
People who can see at home. You've seen it before.
Gonna play a Rootbound Crag and follow up with a Simic Signet, then pass the turn.
I was almost fast enough.
So
Yeah.
close.
I realized how fast turns were going, and I'm like, oh, I really should crack this fetch sometime soon.
And did you lose a life for cracking that fetch?
Yes, I just modded that.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. All right, untap. Upkeep. Draw. All right. Cool.
Cool.
I'm gonna play a Hallowed Fountain untapped, and I'll take 2. Oh, hang on a
Is there a
minute.
commander in our future?
You can also use the arrow keys.
Oh. Did not.
And if you want to pass the turn, if you see that yellow thing box around to you, if you click space, it'll pass the turn for you.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah.
Learn something every day. All right, cool.
Check to see what
You will not see a commander in your future. I am going to play blue, white, colorless. I'm gonna play a Rhystic Study.
Oh.
Heuristic Study. Oh boy,
Oh.
that is a card.
I'm gonna give
It
you
is
a
a
card.
I will not be paying the one.
Oh no.
I'm not paying the one this next one, but after that I will.
What?
I need a
Guys,
ramp.
You can't let him do this.
I'm praying on the slow start. Hopefully, I'm gonna keep this somewhere where that's definitely not in play. This is definitely in play. There we go. Cool.
My turn?
And then I will hang on. There you go.
Yeah.
The features now.
Oh,
Oh.
man.
Yeah, oh yeah, okay. Alright, draw for turn. Play a forest. I'm gonna cultivate. You can
Well, I
draw
guess-
your card, sir.
I guess you're not paying the one then.
I am not. I
There
will be
it
getting
is.
a plains and a forest. Plains to hand, or plains to play, forest to hand. Go ahead, Jake.
All right. Untap. Draw. Remember when I said I wasn't gonna pay the when I said I was never gonna pay the 1?
You lied.
You're gonna pay the 1.
No, I don't think anybody else should. I'll play a forest and cast a Rex Sage.
Love it.
Oh,
Okay, that
so
works.
I
You can
guess
draw.
I do get my card.
You're my new favorite
That's
person.
cool.
It was a
That's
divination.
fair.
That was just
Yeah,
divination.
I mean, listen.
Divination
fine.
that also baited out removal.
That's
So-
true.
That's true. That is true.
And it's removal that's good against the rest of your deck. So
That's an excellent point.
Yes, I just hope he doesn't get to that point of the deck.
I probably won't.
And I will move to combat. And CJ, since you are at a healthy 40, I'm gonna hit you for 2.
I will
Commander
take 2
damage.
Hapatra.
All right, and then Hapatra trigger. I get to put a -1/-1 counter on a creature. I'm gonna put it on Hapatra herself,
Ooh.
Interesting.
and then I will make a snick, and then I'll pass the turn.
Snack.
Alright,
The fact that those snakes have death touch make them so much better.
I know, it makes me so happy.
I'm gonna play a land and cast Tana, one of my commanders, and then pass the turn.
All right, cool. On your end step, I'm gonna. No, I'm not.
I want to remove a 2/2 or a 1/1.
Who would do something?
That's just
Draw.
cruel.
It would just be uncouth, really, when you get down to it.
And again, you
okay.
paid 2 life for nothing.
That is true.
That's very true.
I guess it's a good point. All right, Morphic Pool.
If you played your commander, you could proliferate the counter on Hapatra.
That's
That's
Oh, that's-
actually really good.
that's truly wicked. That's,
Oh, I didn't even realize that. Atraxa with Hapatra.
boy, this could go one of 2 ways, I guess.
You
Did
can
blow
work
up your
together,
Mystic
or
Study.
you can screw over Jake. But like, it's actually kind of a
Porque
good
no
thing for
las
Jake,
dos.
right? It's just whenever a counter's put on it, or is it when you put?
It's whatever I put, so
Oh.
that
Oh man,
Yeah.
that would be so messed up for me to do.
it would be. I strongly encourage you not to do that.
You did blow up your Mystic Study, though. So
Listen. Encourage the blowing up of the heuristic study.
Yeah, well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to play a blue and a colorless for Tome of Legends, which enters with. Oh, I guess I'll here.
Oh, what now?
Tome of Legends.
It's-
This card's great.
This card is particularly good in Atraxa.
Yeah.
It's one of the few non-saga counters I tolerate because this deck just kind of needs the help sometimes. Oh, I'm an idiot. They're right here.
Ooh.
1
right.
page counter on it right
This
there.
is good in an Atraxa deck.
Cool. And then I'm going to play Idyllic Tutor.
Also a good one.
I have the classic, the Morning Tide one because I think it looks really cool.
Yeah.
The bird's really cool.
Is that one still
Um,
significantly more expensive than the other one?
When I got it, I wouldn't say significantly. I think it's still less than 10. Right?
Oh, okay.
Or I'm
Because,
thinking
like,
of something else.
Before the reprint, that was like $40.
Yeah, it was definitely too much, I would say. I am going to get. I'm going to get the Eldest Reborn.
Ooh.
Okay.
This fellow, and I'm gonna just put it in my hand, and that's my turn.
No, they're all about the same price. Pre-released for the Theros is $627. Morning Tide's $499. Promo packs $390, and regular is $350.
Yeah, that was. I think that we didn't talk about it a lot of the not we, but like the Magic community didn't really talk about it a lot at the time. But that was a great reprint.
That's a
100%.
very
beyond
good
That used to be
reprint.
like what, 30, 40 or something like
Too
that?
much money for what that effect is. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'll play an Avacyn's Pilgrim. And
An expensive
Smothering
pilgrim.
Tide. Everyone
Oh,
loves
that's
that card.
not a pilgrim.
I mean,
And I will pass the turn after that.
Untap.
No me
Draw.
gusta.
You gonna pay
No.
2?
No.
Yes.
I want to play a forest, though. I will pay 2 for a Golgari Signet.
All right.
Good catch, Jake. And then I will pay 1, 2, 3 for a Commander Sphere.
Neat.
And then you're gonna crack that to draw a card, right?
Absolutely not. Tristan, I'm gonna hit you for 1 with Hapatra. And I will swing. We'll hold the Sage back. And Hapatra trigger, I'm gonna put a -1/-1 counter on the Pilgrim.
Pilgrim's dead.
And then I will get a second snake.
I should have thought about that one.
Yeah, I'm wondering why you were doing that.
I wanted to ramp.
Pass the turn.
You're doing a pretty good job with the ramping up, right after the Pilgrim.
That's true. It all depends. Are you gonna pay the 2 or not?
I will not pay the 2.
Ha ha ha.
I will, however, crack a Prismatic Vista. Go to 30A. Getting a thing. As soon as I find the thing. Where's the thing? Oh, there it is.
Sam, where's the thing?
A thing! It's a beautiful thing. I got this island recently, and it's gorgeous.
Ooh. That's a very pretty island. Is that a foil?
What is that from?
It's from 7th edition.
Oh, that's 7th edition foil?
Yes.
Ooh.
It's much better in person, I promise.
How much did that set you back?
Oh, it was like, not that much, all things considered. Expensive for a basic land, but like $8.
Oh, that's not bad at all. Wow.
Not bad at all for that.
For 7th edition foil, not bad at all.
An Arcane Signet. Then I'll go to combat and swing at CJ for 2.
CJ will take 2. Tana.
I'll make 2 Saprolings. I'll see if I can find a substitute for those tokens in a hot second. But before I do that, I'm going to tap 3 for my own Mystic Study. And then I'll
That's a foil one, too.
Can anybody flicker my Reclamation Sage?
a few times.
Probably.
Anyways, those are Saprolings, I promise.
They look like it.
I don't like that at all.
Is that it, Sam?
Mm-mm.
Yes, that's it.
All right, cool.
Press spacebar.
Spacebar.
Press
Spacebar. That's right. I always forget this is a thing.
Yes.
Sorry for the video quality. I'm going to try to adjust my camera a little
I thought
bit.
you were whispering to me, and I'm like, can I do that? Your turn's over, actually. Drop the turn.
There we go. A little better.
Oopsie. Okay. All right. I'm gonna play Nesting Grounds.
That's a great card.
This fellow right here. Okay. All right. Green, white, blue, black. It's your girl, Atraxa. Does it resolve? I should have
Well,
probably
first of
asked.
all, will you be paying the 1?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. But does it resolve though?
Nope.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, I have nothing.
I also just realized I totally missed a trigger with Smothering Tithe, but I think I'm just gonna disregard it.
All right. Add it to Die of Shame.
Die of Shame. Where's Shame Dice?
When my commander is the battlefield, Tome of Legends triggers, I move it up 1, but I'm going to immediately pay 1 to just remove 1 to draw a card.
Neat.
Are you gonna pay 2 for that?
Oh no.
I'm going to go with no on that one. Draw a card. And then on my end step, I proliferate. I will start with my permanence. I will put another counter back on a Tome of Legends.
Before you decide to kill my commander, I can start putting -1/-1 counters on Tana and the Saprolings.
Or you
if you
can
will
not.
keep it.
How long does my commander have -1/-1 counter immunity for not removing it immediately? For every turn, well, I guess if we're doing like for every turn I don't remove Hapatra, you'll not target me with Hapatra.
Sure, we'll do that.
Cool, that works for me. Then I guess it's just the Tome of Legends then, right? I mean, there's nothing else to proliferate for value.
Nope.
No,
Yeah,
that's
nothing.
probably it. All right, cool, and that's my turn.
All right, we're gonna untap and draw. That's a good card. Play Forest. All right. We're gonna tap for 6 and play Nazahn.
Here's
Go get Spy Kit.
getting spy kits.
I'm gonna pay the. I won't pay the 1 for Ristic Study.
Interesting.
Are you gonna pay the 2, Sam?
Ooh. I don't think I can pay the 2.
Also,
Yeah.
Ristic Study is a maze, so are you gonna draw the card?
I was drawing the card already when you said that, so
All
I'll
right.
bear that in mind for the future, though.
Yes.
Because it goes south very fast.
All right, and we have got ourselves a Spy Kit.
Oh,
So this deck is a weird one. I'm gonna.
no.
Yeah, I kind of.
Yeah. I'll crack 2 treasures to play said Spy Kit.
Struggling to figure out what you can do with Spy Kit. I know Paul was going to build a Spy Kit deck at one point, but
I'm
I
gonna
forgot what the.
Crack 2
super
more to
neat
equip it to
combo was.
Nazahn.
So
And I
Nazahn has
will-
all names of all non-legendary creatures.
all
is
names
that
of
right?
all non-legendary creatures.
Does he have a stat book from the Spy Kit?
+1/+1.
Okay, so he's a 5/5.
Basically,
So he's a 6/5.
He's a 6/5.
I will pass the turn after that.
I'm so excited. I have no idea what you're going to do.
It's simple. I'm just anxious to see what he does.
I
I have
got
a couple.
1 card in hand that does something for it.
I will untap and I will draw.
And
Not a
pay-
land, apparently.
Pay to 2.
I got it. You can sack Nazahn to Shadowborn Apostle. That's the combo.
Yes.
Yes.
That
You
is.
just
It's a
used-
Shadowborn
you-
Apostle deck without black.
Yep.
I'm gonna guess you're
broke
not
it.
paying the 2.
No.
So-
Go ahead.
When I see people draw, I'm just gonna add a treasure unless you say otherwise, so that way I'm not asking every single time.
Sure.
Because it's more likely that I'm getting the treasure than not, I think.
Yeah, that's a fair assessment, I think.
Hmm.
I'm gonna pay. No, I'm not gonna do that. Oh, this is stressful. I'm gonna pay 2 for a Channeler Initiate.
Ooh, that's the Exert Mana Dork.
That is not.
Oh no,
It get-
yeah, it's that one.
Yeah.
That's a -1/-1 counter Mana Dork. That one's good.
Not
Yes.
devoted. One that isn't devoted. Drew.
Yes, the one
Yeah.
that's not devoted druid.
Oh, it's that one. Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Would anybody allow me to hit them for 1?
Depends on where that
I
counter's
would allow you to
going.
hit me for 1.
We'll see. I'm trying to figure out where I want to put it. I don't know if I want to put it on Naban or Tana.
If it's going on Tana, you can poke me.
Oh, no. You can poke me.
And put it on Tana. Poke Sam and put it on Tana.
Could you not?
Jake, I want you to know
I
that I'm
promise.
cool with
Tana
whoever
doesn't
you
do much
choose.
in this deck. She does much less than Naban.
Thought so.
Nazahn just gets Spike It. Nazahn's done his job already.
I don't know. It looks like he's a body underneath Spy Kit.
That's true.
Nazahn is on his guaranteed union break. He got the Spy Kit. He's done now.
Yeah.
I have. All right. I'm going to swing 1 at CJ.
I will take the 1.
All right. I'm going to put the -1/-1 counter on Tana because I have a plan for Naban.
Neat.
Yep. Trigger, make a snack.
No, not the snack.
Not much there.
Slithereth. And then I will pass the turn. We're going slow this game, boys.
Slow roll.
Untap. CJ can get his treasure.
Woo.
Hopefully that changes soon. Fingers
No.
crossed. I I don't know. It depends on what we get.
The tithe
Like-
is too damn high.
I'm gonna play one of my favorite cards, Manifold Insights.
Oh.
That's not generous, patron.
It's one of.
I did just do that.
Top 10 cards of your library.
Oh.
Yes. So I'm going to reveal the top 10 cards in my library, and starting with the person
Oh.
to my left, Tristan in this case, each of you will choose a non-land card to put in my hand. The rest go on the bottom in a random order. So let me shuffle up these lands, or no, I guess I take shuffle them anyways. So the ones that I reveal are Sakashima's Will. I don't know if it works if there's a bunch of cards behind it. Sylvan Library,
Oh.
Mythos of Iluna,
Oh, I love that card.
Highlander Archmage, Skull Clamp, Blasphemous Act, and Gruul Signet.
That's a lot of really good cards.
Yeah.
And I get
Oh.
3 of them.
Okay,
Cool.
so I think, can we agree as a group, not Skull Clamp?
Definitely not
Yeah.
Skull Clamp. That's probably the best card in the
Um,
deck.
Probably. I'm gonna give you Gruul Signet.
That's the
Alright.
easy one.
Yeah, that's
an
the
though.
easy one.
Yeah.
What does Sakashima's Will do again?
So
good.
choose one. If I control a commander, as I cast a spell, I can choose both. Target opponent chooses a creature they control. I gain control of it. And then I can choose a creature I control, and each other creature I control becomes a copy of that creature until end of turn.
Okay, that's disgusting. You're not getting that
That's
from me.
It's-
What else you got in there? I'm gonna give you the
like-
Blasphemous Act.
Yeah, that's what I would have said
I
too.
will
Yeah,
take
you
the
get the biggest
Blasphemous
board
Act.
state anyways.
I have 2 saplings and a 1/1 elf.
Yeah, it's bigger than my one dude.
I
That's
just
fair.
have one creature. I don't know what you're talking about.
everything a repeatable counter creature, a Sylvan Library, or something that I'm not giving
The
him.
thing is, the repeatable counter creature, it can only really be used. It has to be used twice in the same turn cycle, kind of, because Tristan can proliferate the -1/-1 counter and it'll die.
That's true.
Oh,
That's-
this is just a clone effect.
yeah, wait, can you hold it out just one more time really quick?
Yeah.
It's a
sure
clone
thing. I
effect
get
that
to
also
create a clone of
tutors.
target permanent.
I
Oh,
think
it's permanent,
Mythos
yeah.
is. I think you go Mythos here. That's what I would do.
He's gonna have 2 Ristic Studies, or a Ristic Study
Yeah.
and
Atraxa.
Smothering Tithe.
That's true. That's true. That's a good point. I think
I mean, Glenelendra also only hits non-creature spells, so
Comment below. Which
That's a
card
good
would you
one.
choose?
yeah, comment below
and
which one
no
you
kidding.
choose.
No, I think that we got the 2 obvious choices, but I think this is a tough one.
Yeah,
I know you guys kind of screwed me on this one. I think I have to go with the Glenelendra because that's just a one-off counter.
yeah, that's what I'd go with.
Yeah.
Okay,
And it's also only non-creatures.
Only non-creatures, he says.
Well, I mean,
It's also
That's a
going to
problem.
hand, and I don't think he has enough mana
That's
to
true.
play it.
that's true. That's a good point. Yeah, I'll get
With
some
the
time.
Glenelendra? No, I do not.
Mhm.
Okay, so Manifold Insights goes to the yard.
That's a wild card. I've never seen that card played.
I love it. It's
That's
one of my
super cool.
favorites.
I'm gonna write that one down. That's
Yeah.
going in a deck somewhere.
I need to get a copy for my cube.
Well,
That's
since
silly
you were
and
also
cute.
insistent on me getting it, I am going to cast the Blasphemous Act.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I'm fine with that.
That's fine.
No, he's not
I
going.
believe
in
it
the, he's
costs
going there.
1. I could be. Yeah, it costs 1.
I'm not super fine with that.
And I got an 8-mana commander.
And after that, I'm going to
That means I can tutor again.
tap free for a Risen Reef.
Oh, I love Risen Reef.
The angle of my camera makes it look like
Gonna put that
my die
card
is
in
on
my
2
hand.
sides at once.
Then I'll pass the turn.
Oh, that's better.
Risen Reef is so fun. I love that card.
Oh,
Here's the cool gun.
oh, cool. Okay. All right.
I got you.
Oh, anybody can press space.
Yeah, you could change. See, look, I can just change it whenever I want to.
Oh, that's
so like,
so
I want
convenient.
Okay.
That's so convenient.
for a couple of your videos, I was actually the one who was pushing the space bar for everyone.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's something that I would
Sorry.
100% forget about
I keep
constantly.
forgetting to.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to pay. Yeah. We're gonna do 1 and a green. So Polyheliod and Zagoth Triumph. I'm going to cast Argothian Enchantress,
Ooh.
the douchey stick.
I got
It is pretty douchey. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
God damn it. All right. Yeah. There's the enchant. I got
Good
nothing for
results,
you on
yes.
that one. Cool. And then I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm going to play Elspeth's Nightmare.
Oh, what now?
Oh, that's the discardy, blow something small up.
It's it's better when I can manipulate it faster. But
I mean, it kills a Risen Reef.
That is a thing. It does, which is what I am going to do.
Oh no!
So
Is that
we're on our first counter here.
So,
This triggers.
What is the first mode exactly?
It is destroy target creature and opponent controls with power 2 or less.
He does have power 2 or less. Bummer.
Enchantress.
Right. Enchantress triggers, draw a card.
Treasure.
And then I am going to pay 1 with this to remove a counter from Tome of Legends to draw another card.
Treasure.
And then I am going to make sure I don't have to discard.
Have you been remembering your heuristic triggers?
I've been remembering them, but I don't want to give CJ mana.
Treasure.
Gotcha.
All right, I do have to discard, unfortunately. So I am going to... Man. I'm going to chuck the Raven's Warning into my graveyard.
All right. I will untap and draw for turn. That does something. There's something in play that I don't like.
Smothering Tithe.
Study?
I actually really enjoy the Smothering Tithe, surprisingly.
No.
I know, I'm
It's
sorry.
it's actually a bad card. You'd be doing yourself a favor, to be honest.
Yeah.
Do I just want to ramp a lot and not even need this? No, the Smothering Tithe is ramping me enough. I don't need to ramp more. Okay. I don't have any really great plays, so I'm just gonna run some stuff out that I want to play, like Alter Dementia.
What?
And then I'll do 4 for a Sky Shroud claim.
You pay the 1?
I'm not gonna pay the 1.
Yeah, sure. I'll start drawing cards.
I get a treasure. I'll get 2 forests. And I found out last time I played this deck that I only have basic forests.
Interesting. They're all shiny though, right?
They're all shiny.
That's what matters.
Yes.
Yes.
Shiny is very important. I got 8 more mana. And I mean, I guess this is probably a good idea. And I should do this. But it makes me get less treasures. Go down to 2 treasures. Right? No, 3 treasures. Go down to 3 treasures. And play an Acidic Slime to blow up the Ristic Study.
Will you pay the 1?
No. Are you going to draw it?
Yep. Ristic Study gone.
Alright, I get a treasure. I'll spend 2 treasures to equip the Spy Kit to the Acidic Slime. And I will pass the turn.
That slime was known by many names.
This slime is actually not Nazahn, but it is an Argothian Enchantress.
Untap. Draw. Hey! I'll play a swamp.
Land!
I'm going to tap 4 for a Death Reap ritual.
Which one's that?
What is that?
At the end step, if your creature died this turn, he draws a card.
Oh, right.
Oh, I don't like that.
That brings me back.
And it's a May, too. Man.
A lot of old cards in this deck. And you know what? Let's nip this in the bud. I'm going to tap 3 and cast a Manglehorn.
What'd that do?
That is going to blow up a spy kit.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh.
that's not nice.
And all artifacts you guys control come into the battlefield tapped.
Yeah,
Rough.
that wasn't nice.
Doing God's work over there. Appreciate it.
I will pass the turn.
Okay. I draw a card. I will fetch with a Wooded Foothills. I think I forgot to take a life for the last fetch that I used, so I'm at 36.
Perhaps.
I'm gonna face him up.
My poor spy kit.
Poor spy.
You have ways to get it back. I know you do.
I
almost
do.
definitely.
I even run Rift Sweeper if it gets exiled.
Rule Signet.
Rift Sweeper. That's the card I haven't heard in forever.
I run that and I run Pull from Eternity in this deck.
Jeez. What if I steal it? What if
I have
Archmage's Charm in
removal.
this deck? That's fair. I will play.
On a homeward path.
3
Just for funsies.
Homeward Path does that only affect creatures or is it everything?
for Glenalendra, and I
Yeah.
think we'll pass the turn.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Glenalendra is a good card.
Fair
And you
mention.
have mana open for it?
Or path of the creature.
Plenty of mana open for it.
I
I have
don't like that.
3 mana open for it.
I really don't like that.
I do.
Well, that changes
So-
the math a little bit over here. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. And then before I can do anything, the Sagas advance.
Mm-hmm.
So we go to 2. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature non-land card from it. That player discards that card. I feel like the target is the person who had heuristic study.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Because I think it makes the most sense.
You're gonna have some fun choices here. So it's non-creature, non-land. You said.
Non-creature, non-land.
What
Cool.
you
So I
got?
reveal the hand, right?
Yep.
So it's not like just you. Okay. So
Yep. Everybody sees. Yep.
my hand consists of a Glasspull Mimic,
Ooh.
Niv-Mizzet Perrin, a Steam Vents, a Windfall, a Helm of the Host, and a Swan Song.
Huh.
You've got some choices.
I
I think we
do.
all know what needs to happen here.
There's some.
I so I kind of want to. I know I can't take any of the creatures, obviously. So it's really Windfall, Helm, or Swan Song. I want you to keep Swan Song.
In case something sketchy happens.
Yeah, and Windfall might come in handy. I think I'm gonna make you chuck Helm.
That's smart.
fair.
That's super
Big
smart.
theme
Helm
of the
is
deck
so
is
good.
creating non-legendary tokens of legendary creatures. So
Big yikes.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
shocking
really
how good
good.
that card is.
Like, yeah, throw non-legendary token of Niv-Mizzet Perun and make a few of those and just win the game.
Yes, that is the idea. Anyways, that happens.
Cool. I'm gonna play.
Show us the Hex Parasite. There's got to be a Hex Parasite in there somewhere.
I mean, there is. I mean, that's definitely true.
Oh, okay.
Cool. I'm gonna play Godless Shrine. It's gonna enter untapped because we gotta like do some shit over here. Cool. Oh nope, I could just do arrows. There we go. Did it work? Was that 2?
Yep.
Seems
Sorry,
about right.
my janky setup to use the camera is in the way of the corner of the screen where my HP is. Okay. There we go. So that is 7. Cool. Very nice. I am going to play. I'm going to play my commander, I think. So I'm going to do basically. Need that. I'm going to tap this 2 colorless, and then these all make Sands red. So that's 2 commander attacks. And all the colors of Atraxa to get Atraxa. My commander, assuming it resolves, I will now add a counter to Tome of Legends because that triggers.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. And then I'm going to use that last black mana from this to cast Throw Parasite, which is not Hex Parasite, but it will do for now.
Ooh.
Close enough.
So for the filthy casuals in the audience, what exactly does Throw Parasite do?
Sure. It's a single black mana 1/1 Thrall. I don't know if it's a
I know it has Extort, but that's pretty much the extent of my knowledge.
Yeah, it has Extort, and I can tap it and pay to life and remove a counter from target non-land permanent.
Okay.
Which is a card that you don't see unless it's in a very particular circumstance.
Yes.
Which is this particular circumstance. And then I think that's my turn. That's it.
Oh, that's me.
Hang on. Oh, I do the thing. Oh, I'm sorry. I blew it. There you go.
I've been doing it for everybody this whole time.
Do you want to proliferate?
Oh, do I? I'll proliferate. Definitely Tome of Legends. Thank you for reminding me.
No problem.
There's nothing else to proliferate.
Well, I could proliferate on. Actually,
true. What is the final range of that?
I'm gonna chuck this one early. It goes to 3. The third lore counter is exile target opponent's graveyard.
Yep.
I feel like the person best equipped to use their graveyard is the only other person in black. Unless
you had to get rid of the spy kit. You said it's the best person who is equipped.
I can't.
I haven't even done anything with that yet.
Should we make CJ use the Rift Sweeper now? Is that what we do? No, I think I actually want to make CJ go get it anyway. I think that's a big enough pain. So I think I am going to target Jake with the last lore counter.
Aww.
Sorry. It had to be done. It literally had to be done.
Not a ton of reanimation in this deck, by the way.
Oh, well. Shame
My
on
turn
me.
after that?
I'm done. That's it.
All right.
Thank you for the reminder.
That was kind of huge for me, actually. Okay. This
just my luck.
Because, no, you hitting Jake also made it better because Skullwinder?
Oh, you.
Jake, you can get a card out of your graveyard to hand. I'm going to get Spy Kit.
Oh, boy. Yeah, no, I am Boo Boo the Fool. I'm sorry, everybody.
You borked it.
I borked it. I really did.
Yeah, you should have definitely seen that CJ was obviously going to play Skullwinder this turn.
Nobody ever suspects the obvious Skullwinder. That's true.
Sam, what are the odds you counter my Spy Kit?
Pretty dang high.
Really?
I still don't know what you're going to do with it, but if I had to guess, I'd say the other parts of the combo are creature-oriented. So if I want to stop it, now is the time.
All right, I'm going to pay 4 for a Demon Male Hauberk.
Oh, what now?
It's one of the other equipments in the deck.
Yeah.
What does this do?
By sacking a creature, right?
Sacrifice, yeah.
This is great.
Equip creature gets +4/+2, and equip sacrifice a creature.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh, Sam, you went missing.
I have no idea why. It doesn't make sense.
All right, guys, sorry about technical difficulties. Sam, continue with responding to Demon Male Hauberk or not.
I am not responding to that. It looks fine to me.
Sick. Okay. How do I want to do this? I don't know how I want to do this. I'm actually just gonna pass the turn.
All right.
Go ahead, Jake.
I will do the untap, no upkeep trigger, and draw. I will play a Grim Backwoods. Let me put my shadow on there for you. Can you see it?
Looks very nice.
I'm just gonna type it in.
Okay.
It loaded.
Sweet. Then I'm gonna tap 4 for a Soul Stinger.
I forgot that
Ooh.
the hallback comes into play tapped.
Yes. So did your Alter of Dementia.
Did I play it that turn? I might have.
It's
Doesn't make a
fine.
difference.
I'm gonna put the 2 -1/-1 counters on the Soul Stinger.
I'm sorry, remind me, what exactly is Soul Stinger?
So when it enters the battlefield, I put 2 -1/-1 counters on target creature I control, and when that creature dies, I may put a -1/-1 counter on target creature for each -1/-1 counter on Soul Stinger.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah.
When are we gonna get a good Jund, like a Jund -1/-1 counter commander? So that way you can do Scorpion God and Hapatra.
But I really wanted to do like a house rule at one point where they had partner, but everybody said no, Sam, you can't do that.
Do you guys want to do a video at some point where we build decks like that?
I
Just, like,
would
partners that were never meant to be.
House rule a couple partners and make as
Interesting.
long as they're not like overpowered.
We definitely want to like session 0, that sort of thing, but I'd be down for that at some
Yeah,
point.
just like for a video.
Yeah, I would totally be down for that.
All right.
All right.
Ooh.
I want to pass the turn. I got nothing.
So many fascinating ideas.
Yeah. Comment
Yeah.
down below if you want to see that, and if you do, give us some ideas.
Like and subscribe if you want to see that.
Yeah, like and subscribe.
Even if you don't want to see that, just like and subscribe.
Friday, tomorrow. Well, that's kind of what I don't hope. This video should be out tomorrow. So today at I think 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Eastern. I don't remember what time. TCG players having a like 15% off sale, or 15% cash back. And so buy cards using my affiliate link in the link in this description of this video. Help the channel.
Cards.
Or-
Do it.
Dude.
Yeah.
Not gonna work. It's gonna be too blurry.
I'm sorry, is it my turn? Have I
Yes.
been just stonewalling you guys this entire time? That is.
Yeah, come on,
I'm
Sam.
sorry.
Yeah, it's bonus bucks, 15% off 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah. So buy stuff using my affiliate link. It helps out the channel. If you're gonna build that new commander deck, do it tomorrow for cheap.
Do all of it at
All
once.
of it.
Tomorrow.
Buy the entire deck
same
tomorrow, and
time.
also buy cards from Elder Dingus Card Shop or Elder Dingus Cards. I can't remember what my shop's actually called.
It's in the
Right.
QR code on the bottom.
Yeah.
Playmat.
Yeah. Scan this
So-
playmat. You can find everything there.
Mana like this with a green floating, I will play Niv Mizzet Perrin.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
That's
terrible.
I don't think I'm doing anything threatening with him right now.
he's
but
just threatening.
for your collective edification.
Where's
What's up?
curiosity?
I'll shock down to 34 and then pass the turn.
What are your current
Oh,
untapped?
never mind. I'm gonna swing at CJ for 2. I lied.
You swing at me for 2? It's got
Yeah, in
flying.
the air.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
take 2.
Yeah.
What is your current? What are your untapped lands?
I have a Steam Vent, so red and blue, a Ketria Triumph, so Teamer, and then I have an Arcane Signet, which also taps for
So
Teamer.
3 blue sources.
Yes.
Okay, which is more than enough. Noted.
Yeah, you can
Thank
Swan Song and
From the
Glenelendra
nu-
twice.
yeah. Yes.
Cool.
As far
So
as you
don't
guys
do
are aware,
anything.
that's what I
Gotcha.
can
Yeah, so don't do anything that's not creatures.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
It's not like I'm a Saga deck or anything.
No. Just don't play that, Eldest Reborn that's in your hand?
Yeah, that's the. I'm imagining that's what that's there for right now.
I'm not particularly stoked about the prospect of that particular
Yeah.
enchantment.
That's reasonable, I would say. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay. What do we got? Oh. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm gonna play well.
Okay.
What's going on?
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm sorry, no, I was lost in thought for some reason.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna play a Watery Grave. It's gonna enter tapped.
Enter tapped or
There we
untapped,
go.
sorry.
I'm sorry, I completely
untapped.
I said one thing but meant the other. Untapped. That's the
Makes
one.
sense.
Yeah, no, definitely tracks. And then I'm going to yeah, we're gonna do colorless. black, white, white. These 4 right here.
That count. I'm one that webs the board.
No.
Or no, it makes an angel, I think.
Yes, that's the one.
Yeah.
Just got this one right. It just
that
makes
won
me
me quite a few games in seals. It's a really good one.
That one's disgusting in sealed.
It's either this one or Binding the Old Gods. That's my favorite from Kaldheim. This one's also pretty great. It does that. I make a 4/4. Let me find. I have. For now, it's this black D20 is a 4/4. I'm gonna go get a card in a second. Black D20 4/4. There you go. That's an angel. Trust me.
Neat. Oh, Atraxa is an angel. Hey.
Yeah, so
synergy.
Double spread at some point.
Synergy. Cool. And then for my next trick, yeah. Cool. What's the correct thing to do?
Play things into Sam's counter spells.
Lands and spells. Those are usually correct.
That's what I hear. Okay, I'm going to...
I'm just chilling. I'm not trying to break any games here. You guys know what's in my hand. Nothing disgusting or degenerate.
I just want to play Spy Kit, and it's not.
All right, I'm gonna pay.
I'm gonna let CJ play Spy Kit.
I'm gonna pay 1.
Comment down below if I should let CJ play Spy Kit.
I'm gonna pay 1 into Nesting Grounds to remove a counter, a lore counter specifically, from Fierce's Retribution, and I'm gonna put it onto Morphic Pool.
I love that.
I'm sorry. Wait.
So
run this by me one more time.
Yeah.
Exactly...
So okay. Yeah. So I should probably explain what's happening here. Okay. So Nesting Grounds. I don't know if that.
I've heard the card name before, but I don't know exactly.
Right, I'm trying to get to resolve. It's not okay.
Works.
So what it does is I can pay 1 and move a counter from a permanent I control onto another target permanent only as casts anytime you cast a sorcery. So all I'm doing is I'm just taking that lore counter off of the Retribution and I'm just sticking it on the Morphic Pool. That's a neat. It's a tool we're going to use later, to quote
It's a special tool we're going to use for later.
That's the one. I couldn't remember how that one went.
That's so funny. I love that.
That Morphic Pool is going to be massive by the end of this.
It feels like a silver bordered card.
Yeah.
It's close. It's gray, I guess.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to just with the last 2 here. I'm going to cast 3 visits because it's in my hand.
Nice.
And that's just it's gonna go and get me a breeding pool that will enter untapped.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's my turn. I am gonna pass to you while I get that untapped breeding pool. God damn it! Keep forgetting. I'll proliferate onto here and onto here. I'm done. That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Had so many cool rares in its commander set that you just never hear about. And this is one of them.
Nesting Grounds I run in my Atraxa deck.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
And it had that. It had Ethereal Forager, which you know about, CJ.
Yes. Oh yeah. I'm gonna play a Runic Armasaur.
Good card.
Excuse me.
It's Dinosaur. Whenever an opponent activates an ability of a creature or a land that isn't a mana ability, I may draw a card.
Nesting Ground counter right there.
Yeah, I get to draw cards in Nesting Ground.
That's CDH playable. I used to have Runic Armasaur in my Animar deck.
I did too.
Hey,
not in my Animar deck, but in my CDH deck.
In your green-white thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, happy days. I remember that.
I also had it in my Curiosity Control deck as well, though.
That's fair.
Sam, I'm gonna come at you for 3.
3 Death Touchers?
3
I will take
from
3
2
Death Touchy damage.
Okay. I will...
Show me your raid trigger.
Oh, there it is. I changed my mind. It's going to enter tapped. I
Okay.
decided I don't want to do what I was going to do, but that's that. It's a breeding
After
pool.
saw CJ attacking with the Skull Winder, he realized you don't need it.
I'm gonna sack Acidic Slime to the Altar Dementia to mill 2 cards.
I realized I didn't have enough mana
World
anyway.
Spine Worm.
This feels relevant.
So does that shuffle before the second one, or the second?
No, it's all part of the same trigger.
Yeah. And a plane.
It's all part of They all get milled, and then World Spine it shuffles itself back in.
Yeah, it shuffles itself back in.
Interesting. That feels like a combo piece.
Maybe he just likes worms.
Yeah, just like worms.
Pretty kinky.
Shai Halud. We must walk without rhythm.
I'm just trying to find ways I can do something with Spy Kit not being able to resolve, most likely.
And
I mean, he's
to
got
not do
3
anything
cards
scary, CJ.
right now.
We're past the season of spooks. I just want a chill game.
I'm gonna play Spy Kit.
Oh no. Do I let it resolve?
No.
No.
I don't know.
That seems to be the consensus.
Say no.
There was one loud no, which is basically
There is one.
consensus.
I will not let it resolve.
How are you gonna stop it? Which one?
I'm gonna sacrifice Glenalendra.
Okay. I'll pay 3 for an Eternal Witness to put it back in my hand.
Sure.
Before I do that, actually, though, technically, I draw off Runic Armasaur.
Sure.
Okay. That's really annoying. Well, I'm going to...
AJ didn't get his line drop for the turn, so he can't combo off.
No. It's just really annoying that because I played it out of order, there was a much better line I could have done if it was still in my graveyard.
Oh no. Something that outright brings it back to the battlefield.
And now I'm 1 mana shy from being able to do it. Because of issues. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm gonna put one on the counter, the dumb person counter, whatever I called it.
The counter of shame.
The shame counter, yeah, shame counter. I'm adding a shame counter for that one.
Oh, I missed that there was an actual shame die. On the
I got a shame die going right now.
Once you reach 21, you lose the game.
That's my new favorite house rule right there.
All right, I'm gonna use 2 treasures, and I'm going to attempt to cast Spy Kit again.
It costs 2? I thought it cost 1 for some reason.
It's 2.
Sure, you can have the Spy Kit this time.
Sick. I'm gonna use 2 treasures to equip the Spy Kit to the Eternal. No, I'll put it on the Skullwinder.
Sure.
Let me know when you move to your end step.
I'm moving to my end step.
Morbid Trigger.
Yep.
Something
I will
died.
draw a card, and I will pay the 2.
All right.
There's a
Go
first for everything.
ahead.
All right.
I even pressed
Untap.
enter.
Oops.
I already did it.
I see that. It's just shocking. Untap, keep draw. I'm gonna play an Endless Sands.
Is this a desert deck?
It has a desert sub theme.
I love that.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. I had to with Hapatra.
Yeah.
There was a really cool... I was looking at custom card designs when I was building the set that I am right now, and someone had a really cool idea where it was a cycle of dual lands, of ally-colored dual lands that enter tapped unless you control a desert. And it looked really cool for like a desert theme. I really want them to do that at some point
That'd
in
be
the future.
cool. They should have done that instead of the cycling lands.
Locket, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I'm afraid to do anything else.
Yeah, you better not.
Yeah, I'm going to pass the turn.
Sweet, I get to untap. We will.
You also get to keep and draw.
Yeah. Draw. Trigger off Nib Mizzet. I will ping the Skullwinder for 1.
All right, he's got 3 left.
Oh, that's right, he gets +1/+1. God damn.
He does.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yup, my coast as my land for turn. Then... Sorry, I'll organize my things in a second. I'll tap those 3 for a Glass Pool Mimic. And it'll enter as a copy of Glenalendra.
You.
Oh boy.
After that, we'll cast a Windfall.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I have Smothering Tithe.
Who has the most cards in hand?
I got 2.
I have 4.
I have 2.
I have this one.
All right, so everyone's drawn 4.
Hang on,
That's
I have a
about
response to that.
You have a response?
Sure. Sorry, trigger off of Windfall, I draw a card off of Sniv Mizet. I'll draw
Yeah.
Are you
and
gonna pay
ping
the 2?
Skullbinder for 1 more. I will not pay the 2.
All right, may I do my thing now?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna putrefy.
Uh,
I don't know what
Putrefy.
putrefy though because I have like I just want to get rid of it.
What are you getting rid of?
Well, I want to get rid of this because I mean I might as well use it or lose it, right?
Yeah, but what are you gonna blow
Putrefy can
up?
hit enchantments, right?
It can't.
No, I can only hit artifacts or creatures. So
Artifacts or creatures. Oh, okay.
I'm debating between Niv or the Spy Kit.
Niv is
Or a
gonna
trap.
be dealing 4 times. Well, it's whenever Sam draws a card, it's gonna be dealing
Only
another
whenever
4
I draw a
damage.
card.
And Niv is definitely the scariest thing on the board right now.
But you know that I have a counterspell event. And
Yes.
whenever I cast the counterspell, I get to draw again off of Niv. So it begs the question of whether you're okay with that or whether you would want to hit something else.
That's true.
I'm gonna target Niv because I feel like that is the right call.
That's fair.
Make you burn the counter.
I'll pay a blue to present a Swan Song. Trigger off of Niv. I'll draw 1 more. I won't pay the mana, and I'll target Skullwinder again.
All right, you need
All
to
right,
target him one more
so-
time.
I draw my 4, right? That happened.
We're gonna do that. Yeah, hang on. Let me
Okay.
go into my box of fun and find a bird token.
All
You
right.
gotta-
Just so the squad knows, I discard a Vampire Hexmage, a Bears of Litiara, a Mystical Tutor that I was too afraid to cast with the Glenelendra Archmage out, and the Eldritch Reborn that I tutored for earlier.
I'm discarding a pattern matcher. When it enters the battlefield, I search my library for a card with the same name as another creature I control, reveal it, and put it in my hand.
Oh my god!
And a Sun Titan.
I love it.
I thought it was gonna be something like that.
Oh
By the
my
way,
God.
to everyone out there, this is the greatest idea I've ever had. Alphabetize one of each token that you might use for when you play on webcams with people.
Yeah, that's genius.
It's a great idea.
I really need to do something like that.
Oh, it's
Okay.
draw.
Yeah,
That's great.
I have like one of every token
Is
that you could.
Ooh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's you could get one. I have one of every token you could possibly get from opponents.
Yeah. Is
That's a good
anybody gonna pay the 2?
No.
Oh my god!
Okay, we'll figure it out.
That's
Uh,
12
So are
mana.
you 4 or 5 since you drew with Niv?
Oh,
no,
man.
just 4.
Okay.
How many is it though?
I got another 12 treasures.
Oh god.
I'm gonna pay for 2
that'll
of
put me to
them.
19 treasures. You're gonna pay for 2 of yours?
2 for me.
All right, that's 17 treasures.
Can we call in like an aerial strike Vandal Blast on those treasures? That's
So
wrong.
the 4 triggers that I have on the stack, I'm gonna kill the Skullwinder with 1.
Yep.
I'm gonna kill the Ewit with another.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna shoot to use CJ for 2.
Okay, I take 2.
And then
Cool.
I'm gonna swing it to use CJ in the air for 6.
Are you paying for any of the treasures though?
No, I have not paid for any of the treasures. I'm
I'm
just
gonna
clock them down at this point.
I'm gonna sacrifice the Skullwinder. And do I want to do that? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay. I will pass the turn after that because my hand kind of sucks now.
You're
Oh,
telling
man. Boy. Well. Cool.
But you got a Cyclops or something?
There is no Psych Rift in this deck.
Oh,
I know,
crap.
I know.
Yeah.
I do have a similar sort of solution to that. I just need to find a way to get it that doesn't get countered. Which is kind of the pickle that I'm in right now.
I've only
I
got
miss.
bad cards in hand.
This is the problem with 4-color decks is that there's no good way to organize the mana base.
Yeah, it's
'Cause
true.
It's just not really a thing you can do. So we'll do it like that. Draw a card.
I'll go to 18.
Okay. All right. So start of my main. Third Retribution triggers as the saga enters the battlefield and after your draw step at a lore counter. So even if there's no lore counters on it, it still gets a lore counter.
Interesting.
Boom. So now I have two 4/4s. Oh, I never got that card. I was too invested in what was happening. There's
one, but my box is over here in Colorado.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can reach. It's fine. So that's another 4/4 right there. Those are just angels. Okay, cool. Whatever shall we do? Okay. I'm going to play green and a white right here for a Femeref Enchantress. It's an OG right here. It is an enchantress that triggers when an enchantment goes into my graveyard from play, not when I cast.
Very cool. I've never heard of that one before.
Yeah, it's not one that you would think to put in most like of your classic enchantress decks because generally speaking you don't want them to go anywhere, but I kind of count on that happening.
What set is that from?
It is from Visions. Got that little V. Yeah, you probably can't see that. It's a V. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to, if it is permitted,
It's not.
it's just going to assume it's not happening. I'm going to, I need to tap green, or what's this what we're doing? No, yeah, we're gonna do blue, white, it doesn't matter. I'm casting a 3 and a blue thing. This is 4 mana, one of which is blue. Keep the counters on that. I'm going to see if I can get a Time of Ice to resolve.
Oh, what now?
Interesting.
Let me see this.
Fun. Yep, that's the one I thought it was.
So the idea is that
The idea, if I can make this happen, is I keep flicking back and forth from 1 and 2.
So
And I never.
Cool. You can have it. I don't mind.
And then what's great is that I can do that a bunch of times and then move it to 3 when I feel I've gotten enough out of this, and then I can bounce more. But that's the thing. That's what I'm trying to cast. It's not as bad as Binding the Old Gods, but it is a
Yeah, you can have it. I don't really mind.
Binding of the Old Gods is disgusting with nesting grounds.
Gross. Not cool.
You draw a card.
Cool. I do draw a card. That's true. I will draw this card. Okay, cool. Okay. Let me think here. This is where I start getting a little nutty. Oh, this enters. It immediately gets the counter. Tap try creature and opponent controls.
Nev miss it.
Yeah, Niv.
He's already tapped.
Yeah, it stays tapped.
Yeah, but it stays tapped.
Oh, that's true. He doesn't get to swing for 5 in the air.
Yeah.
The horror.
That would not be super. However, I don't want to give Jake's Soul Stinger a chance to block and throw those counters on something.
I will sacrifice it.
Yeah, he's got Grim
That's
backwards.
true. That's
I
true.
have a lot of sacrifice in this deck.
That's a good point. I feel like the move is still Niv Mizzet then. We'll do Niv Mizzet with that.
Sure. So he doesn't untap during the next turn.
Does
He
not
doesn't untap until Time of Ice leaves play.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see.
Which is
Dominary weird set.
Yeah, which is kind of like a small subtle difference that actually really matters if you can manipulate the counters.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to tap Hall of Heliod's Generosity to play Soul Ring.
Ooh. Everyone knows Soul Ring.
No, I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's going to resolve.
It's fine.
Okay, I'll just put that here for now. And then I'm going to tap Soul Ring to produce 2 floating colorless mana. I'm going to use 1 with Nesting Grounds to move a counter from Morphic Pool onto Virtuous Retribution. And then I go to the second chapter on the Retribution, which reads, Until end of turn, angels you control gain tap, destroy target creature with power less than this creature's power.
I will draw a card off the Armor Sower when you use Nesting Grounds.
Right. And so only 2 of my angels can do that. This green one has Summoning Sickness, so it can't do anything. But these 2 can. I am going to... I think I'm going to use both Atraxa and the 4/4 Angel to tap to destroy both of your copies of Gladalendra.
Could you please throw one of them at the Runic Armasaur? Because right now he's already going to draw 2 cards off of you activating those abilities.
That's a great point. I will. The Atraxa tap is going to do the Glenalendra. The token is going to hit Runic Armasaur. That's a good point.
Glass one. Are you hitting the OG Glenalendra?
We're going to hit the OG.
Hit the Glass Pool Mimic. No. Hit the Glass Pool Mimic because the original already has a -1/-1 counter on it. And so the Glass Pool will enter and...
Oh, I missed the counter. That's a good point.
Yeah, and then you can proliferate and kill them.
That's... Oh, yeah, I see.
I'll draw my
CJ's playing a different game right now. Yeah. Yeah, that makes way more sense than what I was doing.
At the same time, I let your Time of Ice resolve.
That's fair. You know what?
I just want to use it when somebody else tries to...
middle ground. Yeah, I will...
I'm fine with one of them dying. I just want to have at least one proc.
No, you get the one. You keep the one with no counters. So that is that. This happened over here. Okay, boy, this happens where I get a board state that looks like differential calculus. Okay, and then I'm going to use the other colorless to activate Tome of Legends, removing a counter, tapping, drawing a card.
Is the Armasaur dead?
Yeah, it is.
Super smacked. All right. And then I'm going to tap and pay 2 life to throw a Parasite to remove a counter from... I need to pay 2 life. There we go. To remove a counter from Retribution, go back up to 1. When removing a counter doesn't trigger the earlier chapter.
Yeah.
And then we're done. I will proliferate. I'm going to shoot. Oh, go ahead.
Trigger.
Creature died.
Good. Creature died. I will draw a card. No 2.
All right. I got 20 treasures.
All right. I'm going to proliferate some stuff. I'm going to put another counter back on my Morphic pool that's currently just housing all of my random lore counters. I'm going to put another counter onto my Tome of Legends, but at this point it feels kind of silly, but why not? I'm going to not proliferate on Retribution, because it wouldn't do anything. And then I'm going to proliferate on Time of Ice. I add a counter, I tap another creature, and it has the same effect as before. I am going to tap...
Bird. Tap the bird.
The bird token?
Yeah.
Why the bird token? Why not the Manglehorn?
Because the bird token
the
can block
Manglehorn's
flyers.
also a 2/1, isn't it?
It's a 2/2.
2/2. So it's the same. It's a 1/1 bird, right? Yeah.
That's fair. So in tapping the bird, is that you saying you're going to attack Jake with your flyers?
I'm just saying you could tap the bird.
I mean, that is not wrong. I can indeed tap the bird. However, I am going to
possibly. You could tap down Atraxa.
Ooh,
you know what? You make it excellent.
There's a world in which that's a thing you could do, where you leave it, or you tap down Atraxa, so that you can return her to your hand at instant speed in response to removal.
I have never thought of that. That's a really interesting point. However, I am going to tap down the Manglehorn. No, I don't want you to. No. Damn, this is actually not an easy choice. I'm tapping the Mimic. That's what I'm going to do.
Sure.
All right, and that is my turn. I'm sorry, these turns take a while.
It's all
Blue
good.
decks, am I right?
I will
And...
untap.
Sorry. We goofed it. There you go.
I got 20 treasures. Draw
CJ, do you have anything but basics in there?
Actually, I do. Holohelios Generosity.
There we go.
Speak of the devil.
I just happen to only be drawing basics. I think I don't have much for color fixing though. I think it's mostly utility lands. I'll pay 2 for a Scoos.
Uh-oh.
Dude.
Does not like that.
I would say that sounds relevant, but I don't think any of us have played any real graveyard synergies yet, except maybe CJ.
Yeah, I'm the only one that has, and I'm the only one with hate.
Usually there's at least one person at the table doing like Alicia shenanigans. This feels weird.
Yeah.
I guess Tristan has the Hall of Peleon's generosity as well. So
What
that's...
is there that I want to deal with?
I often don't have enough enchantments out to really benefit too much from reanimating a bunch of them, but sometimes in the late game, a well-placed, what's the one from Eldraine? Dance of the Mance.
Oh,
great.
Yeah.
That is in here. That is definitely in here.
That was a cool card.
It's a great card. No one talks about that card. That card is fantastic.
Just one of those random things that just... Yeah, it's part of the format now. Nobody talks about it again.
It's like this, what's awful about Eldraine, is that there's so many awful design choices, and then it's like, but then you forget about the just really cool cards.
Exactly.
I'll pay 5 for an Elder Gargaroth.
Oh, I love that card.
It's a great card.
I'm going to say, CJ, I haven't been able to accurately predict any one card you've played this game. Like, you tap mana for something, and you play something that would easily be, like, nowhere in the top 20 of guesses that I would have made.
There's one card in my hand that you're going to be very confused about.
I mean, Gargaroth is already...
There are significantly weirder cards in this deck.
Although, come to think of it, I should probably play Gargaroth in this deck.
You should. In my clone deck, I run Gargaroth just because clones.
I can remove the Niv Mizzet if it weren't for the Glenalendra copy.
Yeah.
Well,
you could always try.
It won't do anything, though.
Maybe he won't counter it. Maybe he'll forget about
I'll let the time device resolve. Maybe I'll let this resolve.
Hey, you never know.
Let's see. Will you let a Deccan Stone resolve, targeting your Niv Mizzet?
No, I will not let that resolve.
It's worth
as much as I would love to draw cards.
Let's you investigate. You got one more blue mana?
Does it come back untapped?
Yes, it does. Thank you for the reminder.
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, that's what I thought when you tapped
Wait. Is there any does it go to the graveyard at all?
Yes, it does. You could scoot
it. Yeah, I'm going to scoot it.
Oh, nice.
Ooh. Look at that.
And then 1, 2, 3, 4 for Hammer Nazahn.
Yeah.
Wait, so the 3 equipment are Hammer of Nazahn, Spy Kit, and Demon Mail Hauberk?
Yep.
And they're all out.
They're all out.
All right, everybody.
I'm going to pay 2 to equip the Spy Kit to the Elder Gargaroth.
That just seems unlikely.
This would be very funny if it did if it did a little bit more than what it does, and it's very unfortunate that it doesn't.
I'm filled with both hate and love for what's happening right now.
There's not much more I can do, though. So I will pass the turn.
I keep forgetting to do this. These blue sleeves are 4/4 agents.
All right.
Cool.
One of them is tapped. One of them is tapped. Yeah. The other one is not, but does not. There you go. Right there.
Go ahead, Jake.
All right. Untap. Oh, wait, before trigger, Glenalendra died.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's not a card I need whatsoever right now. Untap. Draw. That's way better. All right, I'm going to play Undergrowth Stadium.
Nice.
And then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for Hapatra.
She's back.
Does that resolve?
Yep, that resolves.
All right. Time for the shenanigans to ensue.
Oh, gosh.
I'm going to pay 1 green for a stinging shot.
A
What does
stinging
that do?
shot.
Yes, this is also a cycle heavy deck.
Oh. Oh, wow.
So I'm going to put 3 -1/-1 counters on a target creature with flying.
Could you please not kill the Niv Mizzet?
There's a lot of targets.
Please kill the Niv Mizzet.
I promised. I'm not doing anything busted with him.
It's Niv Mizzet.
Well, I was thinking putting on the Atraxa so it won't attack me.
I don't plan on attacking with Atraxa if that changes your math at all. Or rather, to make it official, if you don't put them on Atraxa, I won't attack you with Atraxa.
Okay.
Forgot
With
to gain
Atraxa.
the life from the skews.
I mean, what? Niv Mizzet's a 5/5? It wouldn't even kill it.
It would. I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
You can proliferate.
And I'll proliferate, and I'll make it 4 counters as well. And then it's a very dangerous attacking candidate.
Then you can proliferate again, and it's dead.
Yeah, I
Or
can
Hapatra.
definitely do it more than once.
Sure, we'll do that, and I'll get a snack.
Snake.
And then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4 lethal sting. I'm going to put a -1/-1 counter on Soul Stinger, and I get to destroy a creature.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, what's the biggest threat right now?
Probably Gargaroth?
Gargaroth.
It's got indestructible.
Oh.
Why does Gargaroth have indestructible?
Because it's got a hammer in his
Oh,
arm.
the hammer.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Interesting.
What is maybe the scoos?
So you know what? I can get rid of the hammer. I just realized.
Instead of lethal sting or after lethal sting?
I would have to do it beforehand. So wait, well, this is what I could do. I could target Elder Gargaroth, hold priority,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
and then cast Dissenter's Deliverance, targeting the hammer.
But like,
It's just a
why?
unkept tribal.
Because Elder Gargaroth is a card.
I haven't done anything this game.
And now you'll continue to do nothing.
I will get another snack.
I'm gonna sacrifice Elder Gargaroth to the Demon Male Hallback or the Altar Dementia and mill myself 9 cards.
Jeez. Is there a Labman in there somewhere, CJ? Is there a Labman in green white that I don't
Yeah,
know
there
about?
is. 1, 2, 3,
What?
4, 5,
Whoa.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Wait, Crystal Shard?
No, that was Pull from Eternity, I think that you're thinking.
Okay, that's probably what I saw. I just saw the foil and it all got messed up, and I went, what?
Yeah, I could not play Crystal Shard in this deck.
Okay. And then for my final trick, I'm going to pay 2 for a Throne of the God Pharaoh, because snakes like to attack.
Oh.
Huh.
Yep.
So it's for each creature that's tapped you control?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And then I will move to combat, and I will swing the Manglehorn at CJ and the Soul Stinger. Yeah, I'll head over to you.
How big's the Manglehorn?
It's a 2/2.
I'll take,
I
how much damage
block
is that?
with my Scavenging Ooze.
It is a 1/2.
I'll take a 1 damage.
I block with
Yep.
Scavenging Ooze.
Yep. You will see why I did this in a
To
moment.
draw a card.
Maybe.
Also, I just realized that all my treasures have been coming into play tapped, but I don't think I've cast a single instant this game, so it doesn't make a difference.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're fine.
The only instant in my graveyard is the Pull from Eternity.
End step trigger. I have 2 triggers now: Death Reap and Throne of the God Pharaoh.
And is it each opponent off of throne? Or just target opponents?
Each of you will be losing 1 life, and I will draw a card.
And I get a charge,
That-
unless you want to pay 2.
No, Pester.
We will untap.
Yeah, this is a very strange deck.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
There's
Never
a
heard of
few
that
strange decks
anti-flyer
here.
card
There's
before.
a few strange decks at this table.
Did I mention I play Sagas? Has that come out?
I mean, yeah, that's. I tried to build that deck before, but I just did not have the mana base to do that.
There's a lot of things that you don't expect to be weird. Like, you know, like the one they just reprinted it, Sterling Grove.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, doesn't work in this deck.
You can use it as a
Yeah.
tutor.
I mean, the tutor part is good, but I feel like if it's going to go in a deck that's so kind of particular,
Yeah.
I need to be able to use all the pieces.
Yeah, that's true.
Cast Sakashima of 1,000 Faces.
Yeah, it gives Shroud.
Terrifying.
It'll come in
If
if it
this
resolves.
it's tapped.
If it is tapped, I apologize.
You should.
He'll come in if it resolves as a copy of Niv Visit. I have 2 Nivs.
Yeah, this is bad.
Sure.
I don't think I have much after that.
Let me know if you enter your end step.
Also, have you drawn a card off of Nimizit for instants and sorceries?
Yeah, since I played him initially, yeah. Oh, I forgot
Okay.
to ping something. Sorry. One of the snakes is dead. Off the draw for my turn.
Dang it.
How many cards do you have in hand, Sam?
I have 4 in hand.
Okay.
And we know nothing about any of them. By the way, I'm tapped out. I'm going to use restroom. I shall return.
All right.
Sure thing.
Just don't kill me, please.
I'll do my best.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else after that. I'll pass the turn.
Okay, on your end step, I'm going to tap Watery Grave for a black to cast Vampiric Tutor.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Are there? I'm assuming that Jake doesn't have any. CJ, do you have any?
I got nothing.
I got nothing.
Okay, I want to go and get a card. Ooh, una momento, por favor. Where? There you are. I'll go into my hand. Thank you.
Thought Scar, you on your end step.
No,
my end step.
no. I cast take an immediate entire turn right now.
My hand is so bad.
It's the most powerful card in the game.
If I draw a World Spine Worm, I can play it. I can hard cast it.
We're very proud
Must
of
be
you.
so proud of CJ.
Yeah.
That's about all I can do, though. I can't even.
All right,
There's nothing
cool.
in my graveyard to Hall of Helios Generosity.
All right. We're gonna do some nonsense really quick. I'm gonna untap.
Okay.
Untap these, untap this, untap that, untap all the. Oh God, we are doing some nonsense here. All right. These are all my weird 2-color ones that are just too difficult to organize. I need like a 6-axis Venn diagram to sort my mana sources right now. All right, there we go. I don't know how Wooburg people do it. All right, cool. Untap, upkeep. On my upkeep. Okay, make sure I'm doing this correctly here. On my upkeep, I'm going to tap this. Pay 2 life. 2 life. To remove a counter from Time of Ice.
Mm-hmm.
Then I go to my draw step. I draw.
Am I dead?
Not yet.
No.
Then.
Cool.
In fact, you're winning. You have 40 life.
You're doing it. You're doing it, bud.
Yeah.
After my draw step, I proliferate. I go back to Time of Ice. And I'm going to proliferate on Retribution. Retribution, second lore counter is one where I tap it, destroy creature with lesser power. Second chapter of High Vice is the same as the first. I tap a creature, it doesn't untap.
Tap down.
Sorry, did you say you're proceeding
Sakashima,
to your
kill
end
the
step?
Niv.
What's that? I'm sorry?
Tap down.
Sorry,
Oh. Go ahead.
Sorry, CJ, continue.
I said tap down Sakashima and kill the Niv.
You could always not do that.
Well, I would almost... That's an option. A thing I'm also considering is just bouncing it anyway and killing the Hapatra, which is not tapped. Because I think the prospect of just making Sam just recast it seems better to me.
That's fair. He has
okay.
6 restrictive mana.
Yeah, that is true. It does force you to reconsider turn actions. Okay, so this is just a thing that just happens. It just is a thing that is true now. Time of Vice, I am going to tap Sakashima. Okay, and now I'm going to tap... Right, okay, so this Time of Ice, second lore counter, is going to tap down Sakashima. This angel right here is going to tap to destroy Scavenging Ooze.
In response, I will sack 2 treasures and exile... What's in your graveyard?
Oh, God. Some stuff.
The Vampire Hexmage, and do you have another creature in there?
There's a creature in mine, CJ.
No, Vampire Hexmage appears to be the only one.
The Glenelendra.
You don't want it to be the Risen Reef?
Nah, the Glenelendra. And that'll gain me 2 life. That'll put 2 counters in Scavenging Ooze, so he's now a 5/5.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh, rip Angel. Rip Angel. So, in that case, what I think I'll do is I'll play it in Doth the Triumph. Enters tapped. Okay. In that case, I'm going to pay 1. I'm going to tap Soul Ring for 2 colorless. Use 1 colorless to activate Nesting Grounds. Nesting Grounds is going to move a counter off Morphic Pool and put it on to Fearage's Retribution. Move to the 3rd counter. Angels I control have double strike until end of turn. This destroys the Retribution. Goes to the graveyard. So now my angels both have double strike.
Oh, dang. Does the token have any keywords besides flying and double strike?
It is just flying and vigilance.
Okay. I didn't know if it had vigilance or not.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if anybody...
I have it somewhere.
I mean, it's so easy to verify it if I'm lying, I guess.
It's flying and vigilance. Yeah.
Flying and vigilance is basically a
Sarah Angel.
Yeah, Sarah Angel, yeah. Cool. That goes on to that. That went away. Now, I think what I'll do is I'll pay 1 and a green. No, I already have a 1 floating. I pay a green. Balloon Tender.
Ooh. Interesting.
Which will just, chill. And then I go to attack. I'm going to send both of them at Jake. Oh, neither of them tap. They both have vigilance. Yeah, Jesus. Yeah, that's two flying 4/4s with double strike coming your way, Jake.
16 damage in the air.
Told you should have tapped the bird.
8.
Okay. Which one do you block? I guess you block Atraxa.
Yeah.
It's kind of
correct. Atraxa, you'll gain 4.
Yep, and then I gain 8 life.
No, you only gain 4 because you kill it on the first strike damage.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I didn't even think of that.
Good call, Jake.
Got it.
Clever boy. All right, so you take... Right, okay. And then on my end step, I proliferate. I'm going to put another counter on Morphic Pool. I guess I'll put one on Tome of Legends. Not that it matters.
Jake draws a card.
I do. Thank you.
It's true.
You're welcome.
And I will proliferate. Oh, I'm sorry. I activate Tome of Legends anyway, so it goes right back away again. And I draw a card. But then I also proliferate on Time of Ice. I return all tapped creatures to their owner's hands.
I will respond to the trigger.
Sakashima should be tapped.
She should
What's
be.
Sakashima tapped?
Because of
Yeah,
Time of Ice. Yeah.
I thought something else was tapped. Yeah, my
No.
bad.
Oh no, I
I will still respond.
Sure.
Let's see.
Stifle.
If only.
Void Slime.
I don't play cool cards in this deck, unfortunately.
See, I've never
I will
plays
cast-
cool cards.
Artifact mutation on.
You gonna blow up one of my treasures?
No, I'm gonna blow up the tome.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
Trigger. Oh, I'm targeting the tome, but I get triggers off of these first.
Sure.
1, 2. Those are
Artifact Mutation's a very cool card.
worst cards I could have drawn.
I think it's.
I have 4 triggers. Oh, kill Atraxa, I think.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Then all tapped creatures get bounced to their owner's hands.
Yep. So I bounce, throw a parasite.
And I have 2.
Is that an angel tapped?
Oh yeah, the angel goes. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true. Rip angel. Bye-bye.
My turn?
I am done. Oh, this
Alright.
also goes.
Yeah, Time of Ice is also gone.
Yeah. And that's it. Now I'm done.
Alright, I'm untapping.
Oh my god, I misread Niv Mizzet. Whenever a player casts an instant or sorcery spell, that's a lot more powerful than I thought it was.
Yeah, that's what I was asking if you were drawing your cards.
I haven't played him in so long that I forgot.
Yeah.
I think the only one you missed from me was Vampire Tutor.
I know there was. I just know that there were several that I missed. Throughout
I-
my-
Spike it on the skews.
Please swing at me.
Fabro Elder. I need to keep him
Summer
up.
Enchantress triggers twice.
Yes.
And it's not a May,
Yeah,
so I have to
yeah.
actually do it.
You're
I
good.
have 20 treasures.
Am I over 7? Hang on. I'm directly at 7. Okay. Sorry, my bad.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna play Nazahn. Is it search your yeah, it's only search your library.
Are you gonna decline? Are you gonna fail to find?
Is it a May search or do I have to shuffle? I got shuffle. We're gonna see what's going on in my deck. Maybe there is another artifact, another equipment that I don't remember. Oh, I wish I didn't shuffle.
That deck would like a Dowsing Dagger.
Dowsing Dagger's a good one.
I love
I was thinking Master Memory.
Master
That's
Memory is a
better card.
really good one. Yeah, that's all my equipment.
How many equipment do you have to add before it becomes an equipment deck? What's
10.
the number?
10.
10? You think it's 10? 10 makes sense.
10 is
Yeah,
my
makes sense.
opinion. Most of my Voltron decks are equipment decks, and I run at least 10 to 20 in all of them.
I got so much mana, I don't even care about this Fabro Elder. I'm gonna... sack the Fabro Elder to equip Nazahn with the Hailbrook.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Oh yeah, creature died. You're welcome. And I will pass the turn.
Unstep trigger, draw.
Yep. I need to get a second.
Oh.
I'm done with this dice. This dice is now going to be used for treasures.
All right, I'm untapping.
I'm not going to be doing anything until I have something better in hand. My hand is disgustingly bad. What did I end up drawing that turn?
Okay, I'm gonna play a swamp as my land for turn. And then tap 1, 2, 3, 4 for a Parallel Lives.
Ooh.
Good card. How many
Does that
snakes does it take to get to the center of my life total?
Only one. He just takes
Only
29
one?
turns.
True.
Okay, now would you like to see the piece de resistance?
What is the piece de resistance?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Liliana's influence.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't know that one.
That card is so bad, but it's so good in this deck.
It is.
Oh,
What?
oh
That
no.
That is kind of awful.
It's a terrible card.
God.
Liliana's influence, right?
Yeah, so I put a -1/-1 counter on each creature I don't control, and then I search my library and or graveyard for a card named Liliana Deathwielder, reveal it, put it in my hand, and shuffle.
Yup.
Okay, that's
Sapling
rough.
dead.
That's Enchantress is dead. Bloom Tender is dead. Enchantress
getting-
survives incredibly. It's a 1/2.
How many creatures are getting -1/-1 counters?
I got 2.
I've got
I-
technically one because Scavenging Ooze, it just loses a counter.
You put them on. I have 4 creatures. You put them on all 4, but 2 die immediately.
So 7. So does it actually get put on there, or does it just cancel it out?
I think it just cancels out due to new rules.
I thought I got new rules.
-1
Okay.
counter rules.
Back in
no,
the day, it used to.
yeah, back.
Like, we
So
got both.
I
Cancel
think
it.
it's around when Amonkhet came out. They made the rule that they just kind of negate one another, as opposed to having -1/-1 counters and +1/+1 counters on it. But I don't know if
Okay.
it actually counts as getting one put on.
Okay, so we just won't do that. So I'm just gonna get 14 snakes.
Oh,
That's it?
just 14?
Yeah,
Just
that's
14
that's not
snakes.
bad.
Just 14 snakes.
Where's the snake hoof behemoth?
Big
I
snake.
don't own a Crater Hoof, unfortunately.
You have to get that new,
secret
really,
lair.
really scary one. Yeah, that's the stuff of like Goosebumps level nightmares right there.
It's so
Secret lair?
funny.
That's directly off of a Goosebumps book cover.
It hasn't come out yet. It's the new Extra Life Secret Lair. It's really cool though. They had little kids draw a sketch for a creature, and they had like actual artists like turn their sketch into like MTG art, and you get both the artist card and the little kids card.
Love the
The Mold Drifter artist
Yeah.
rendition is gorgeous. Both Mold Drifters are gorgeous.
Yeah, isn't it Magali Villeneuve?
Yes.
I
One of my
love-
favorite artists,
I
personally.
love all of her work.
Yes. I particularly love... I had a Lycia deck for the longest time, and I chose Lycia as the commander because the artwork is amazing.
I'm gonna move the
Oh,
combat.
that's the one where you. Oh, that's the life gain.
You
The
can pay
Mardu
5
one.
life to bump.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a life gain Mardu commander.
Did you take that
Love
deck
that one.
apart?
Yeah, I don't really have it anymore.
Ah,
Never played it much. I can only really ever have 2, maybe 3 decks at a given time, or else I just start to get bored. Of whichever
Okay.
one I play the least.
I kind of don't want her.
What was that?
I have to search.
Oh. There she is.
yep. My first
And-
standard deck was a -1/-1 counter deck with Liliana's Influence and Liliana Deathwielder, and it was really bad.
This is kind of a really bad Liliana. Yeah.
It's the
Oh,
this
is-
boy.
Oh, is this the dual deck?
yeah,
Lily?
it's the dual. Well,
Oh,
yeah, it's
man.
a starter deck.
That is a
starter deck
7
Liliana.
mana walker.
It's 7 mana.
It's
Oh
7
my
mana.
God.
And
CJ could cast it.
I could and still have 11 treasures.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
put that in your deck.
All right, I'm gonna move to combat.
I can't because it's black. Otherwise, I would.
Sam,
That's a rough walker.
Am I getting
It's not
slapped?
good.
just Hapatra, so I could put a -1/-1 counter on something.
Sure thing. By the way, I haven't been keeping track of commander damage. Is that going to be relevant with this Hapatra deck at all?
You have no idea. No way will it ever be relevant.
Okay,
It's
just
probably
making
going to be relevant, Sam.
I didn't know if you
See-
were going to slap me with her 9 more times. That's the
Well-
question.
What?
Am I getting snakes?
CJ's getting a snake.
How many
He's just getting a
snakes?
snake.
1 snake, because these all have summoning sickness.
I'll take one.
Okay.
I
And
just
then
sounded so disheartened by that one. Like I was.
Hapatra
really wanted to be
trigger.
a-
Sam, we lost you again.
Sam,
I'm going
my phone
to
actually
hit
died. That's impressive.
the angel with a -1/-1 counter and make 2 more snakes.
all right.
All right.
And is that it for your turn?
I have 2 end step triggers.
Yes.
Each of you will lose 2 life, and I will draw a card.
All right. And I will get a treasure and we're gonna cut the video so Sam can get back into the game. All right, we fixed Sam. He's back. He's alive, and it's his turn.
Thanks. It's nice to not be dead anymore.
Welcome back.
Oh, for the turn.
He
that
was reanimated.
Card is the card that's 8 turns too late.
During that pause, I forgot how bad my hand was, and now I'm really disappointed.
Oh, right, this.
Right, I've got this in my hand.
Follow up with 2 lands, and I don't have much else. God dang. Let's see. Well, plug you out of my into these. We have that. That is floating a green play Niv again.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
He also has Sakashima in his hand.
Yeah.
And you.
So he's got 2
guessed
nibs.
it. That is the plan. Not that I have much of a follow up.
Somebody play Skullwinder so I can get my
your Skullwinder
Deckenstone back.
Do you want us to play your Skullwinder?
Yeah, play my Skullwinder so I can get Deckenstone and exile both the Niv Mizzets.
Yeah, just can you hand it to me through the screen? I'll just
here.
Right here. Throw it.
Pass it over.
Where is it? I gotta get it. Wait, Sam. I gotta get out of the graveyard first. All right, here.
Thank you. Boom. Skullwinder.
Pass after that.
Cool. Untap. Oh gosh. Bit of a land problem going on over here. All right, there we go.
That's a bop.
Thank you. Check my mixtape called I'm gonna lose this game of Magic the Gathering.
Not if I lose it first.
Race to the finish line.
Race to the bottom.
Race to the bottom. That's a great. Does the gameplay? Do the gameplay videos have a series name? Because Race to the Bottom is definitely a great candidate name.
That's a really good one. Right now it's just CJDH.
That's great. That's good too. Listen. You gotta live your life. All right, I'm gonna. Oh nope, come back here. I'm gonna play
a great budget series thing.
Budget series, yes.
Race to the
absolutely. Bottom. Reflecting Pool. Okay. How much mana do I have? A good amount is what I have.
I'm just gonna name this episode "Race to the Bottom."
That bad. I mean, none of us are doing anything except Jake, but it's not that bad.
This is not up for full potential.
I've got like as many treasures as Jake has snakes, except my treasures can't do damage.
Please cast a wheel so I can start killing snakes.
This is 4 colorless. I'm gonna make blue, black. I'm gonna blue and a black, white, green. There we go. Atraxa.
Yep.
Like that. Right. Actually, I'm gonna tap that just a little bit differently. I want to keep.
How dare you?
The nesting grounds, and I'm going to replace it with a reflecting pool. Okay.
Sure.
I think that I need to do some shenanigans, some chicanery, if you will.
Chicanery?
Yeah, some chicanery. All right.
Move the -1/-1 counters to your lands.
I could do that.
You could do that.
I could do that.
Theoretically.
I'm not going to do that. But I could do that. Okay? I'm going to 2 black and 2 colorless right here for a Phyrexian Scriptures.
Oh. No.
That sounds like there were responses. Are there
That's
responses?
Good.
I am tapped out except for 2 mana in I have nothing.
I see an orchard over there.
Oh, I've got nothing.
Okay. Orchard. Put a counter on one creature. That creature becomes an artifact in addition to its other types.
Scoos.
No.
Dang.
There will be no scoozing. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm an idiot. I didn't actually do the thing with the counter. All right. Yo. All right, and then I messed up. I need another land for this to work.
Yeah, you need one more mana.
Oh, I messed that up. I goofed it big.
Oh, we're up to three. We're up to
Here.
3 on the shame counters.
Well, all right. In that case, I will go to attacks. You have any flyers, Jake?
None.
None?
None.
All right, then take 3. Yeah, just 3. I only attack Jake with just this one. Was a 4/4, is now a 3/3. Then I go to my end step, and I will proliferate and destroy all non-artifact creatures.
Ugh. So close to ending the game.
How many creatures are in graveyards before this?
I have 1 in my graveyard before this.
I have
1.
I believe it's just the 2. Bloom Tender and
Alright.
Argothia Enchantress.
I'm going to exile all of them. So that's 4. And I'll gain 4 life. And I'm going to exile the Phyrexian Scriptures from your graveyard.
It's still on the field.
Oh, it's still here.
Oh, yeah, never mind. That doesn't get blown up. Oh. Is there anything that does anything that's in graveyards right now?
This token
Not really.
goes but doesn't stick around.
No.
But Ephemerate Enchantress does enter the graveyard as a part of the effect of the scriptures.
Yeah.
If that matters to you.
No, it doesn't. Because I'm scavenging oozing right now
Right.
before he blows up. Let's hit. I can't think of anything that's relevant to hit, but I've got so much mana and nothing to do with it.
As just a small note, I also proliferate the counter on Atraxa. 2/2.
Yeah.
The 3 of you just exile the top 4 cards of your graveyards.
Okay.
Oh,
And
our
gonna-
graveyards?
Yeah, I'm just gonna exile the top 4 of your graveyards.
yeah,
Order of graveyard doesn't matter.
I'm gonna draw it.
It probably doesn't matter what cards are there, so I'm just gonna hit them.
What do you want to
man.
leave in the graveyard? Do you want to leave a lethal sting, a stinging shot, putrefied, dissenter's deliverance, or Liliana's influence in my graveyard?
Liliana's Deliverance.
These are the 4 that I exiled. The top 4 were these 4 right here.
Perfect.
Birds
Those are the
Retribution,
ones.
Tome of Legends, Time of Ice, Ephemerate Enchantress.
Those are the ones I want to hit. Other than Ephemerate Enchantress, I can't. You have to go one more deep because I can't hit the Enchantress because she's still in play when Scoos is doing this.
Vamp Tutor.
All right, perfect.
No, that was already exiled, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Was it?
No, it was Vampire Hexmage. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Nope. Yep. There we go. Yep.
All right.
Something
There we go.
vampire was messy.
I still have 4
Vampire
treasures.
was exiled.
I still have 4 treasures. All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah. Nope. I have 2 counters on Atraxa. That's
All
what we
right.
left.
I will untap and draw for turn. Okay, this does something. I finally have a card that does something with Spy Kit. That's 10 mana. Oh my god. Okay. 10 mana. No,
Here comes
this
Stormbird.
won't work. I don't have mana for that. I just got to use the one creature in hand that. Don't make fun of me too much, because this card doesn't make any sense.
If you're not casting Stormherd, I'm conceding.
No,
You better be casting Stormherd.
That'd be great. I wouldn't even be mad.
If I had a nickel for every time someone has mentioned a Stormherd today, I'd have 2 nickels.
I am playing
not a lot.
Reflex Sliver.
It's weird that it happened twice.
Yeah.
I'm playing Reflex Sliver.
Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. What is
I didn't even know this is the card.
All slivers have haste.
Great. Great. Well,
it's a combo card.
Is this a Masquerade Nexus deck in disguise?
Oh,
I'm gonna play Spike It or equip Spike It to Reflex Sliver,
Okay.
and then I'll pay 3.
I
And
trust
I'll
you know what you're
play
talking about,
a
CJ.
cornered market.
Oh, what?
what is that?
Cornered market says players can't play spells or non-basic lands with the same name as a card in play,
Oh,
So we can't play
God.
creature cards.
except for legendary creatures. Legendary creatures you can play. Reflex Sliver just happens to also be a Karmic Guide and also be a whatever other creature you want to play, Glenelendra.
Okay.
And after that, I will pass the turn.
And Spy Kit just says names of creatures, right?
All get names of non-legendary creature cards.
Okay, so the non-basic land part doesn't matter.
The non-basic land part does not matter, but
Okay.
like if somebody else happens to have a Hall of Heliod's Generosity, they can't play it, or another Nesting Grounds, or another Forbidden Orchard.
Well, good thing I got my nesting grounds up first.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh,
Interesting.
I don't know
Interesting.
how to feel about this.
I feel
Untap.
ambivalent, maybe at best.
Corner Market's good card. Reflex Sliver, fantastic card.
I just...
I'll explain the Reflex Sliver after the game if you want to know.
I kind of do want to know. This is,
So what can't I cast?
Any creatures that are
Non-legendary
non-legendary.
Jesus.
'Cause
All right.
If they have the same
would be
name as
legendary,
my
yes.
Reflex Sliver, then they can't be played.
Verdant Catacombs,
Oh, I
crack
should have
it.
left out my Verdant Catacombs earlier.
Cornered Market, actually, no.
It's a weird card.
It's a card that, like, it wouldn't be good in CEDH, but, like, I think that's probably the best spot for it, because that's where the majority of the same lands are going to be played, and they're mostly non-basics. So,
CJ,
like,
that deck is like a pizza cutter. It's all edge
It's
and no, point.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna play Overgrown Tomb. Tap.
This deck is just weird. It's
3.
name
4
its name
others.
matters tribal.
Love that.
I'm gonna play Hapatra.
She
I'm gonna
costs
play.
what?
She costs 6.
Ah,
I'm gonna play a Blowfly Infestation.
Well, that's a really good one, isn't it?
that's a combo piece.
It is. That's how I was gonna win.
Oh, yeah.
So how big is that sliver?
He's a
It's a
3/3.
3/3.
Can anybody deal 1 damage to it?
Nope.
No.
Ha.
Can you
Okay.
put 2 -1/-1 counters on it?
Yeah. It won't survive to CJ's turn if you can get 2 on it.
I can.
Oh, I
I
forgot it
can't-
had haste. I could have attacked with it.
You know what? I can do it at
Can you
instant.
put 1 -1/-1 counter on it?
I can put 2.
Just please do what you can.
Okay.
Everything helps.
I kind of want to.
A little
Okay.
bit helps.
Why shouldn't I
Wait.
kind of want to wait until.
Do you guys not like slivers having haste?
I like being able to play my creatures.
That's fair.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Actually, as far as people at this table, probably affects me the least because like half the creatures in my deck are legendary. Because that's the
You know-
entire point of the deck.
Am going. For good faith of the table, do it now.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Splendid Agony, and I'm going to distribute 2 -1/-1 counters among 1 or 2 target creatures. Guess what 1 creature is going to be?
2 Atraxa.
Yes.
Oh, it's gonna be the Birds of Paradise that you have, CJ.
The liver is going to get 2 -1/-1 counters. Trigger, I get.
Wait.
Yeah, that
the
Kraken
Birds of
hatchling's
Paradise.
really
It's
gonna
actually
feel
an
the pain.
Ornithopter of Paradise.
Looks like a regular rolled ornithopter to me.
No,
Wait,
it's
do you
it's actually a
have one?
solemn simulacrum. Are you putting both on it or just one on it?
I'm gonna put both because I can't trigger it on anything else.
The Atraxa. You can get rid of one of her +1/+1s.
Yeah, but I wouldn't get 4 snakes.
Do you get 4? Is it one or
No.
more with Hapatra, or is it for each one? Or you put one or
One
more. Yeah.
on a creature.
Yeah, but it's one or more.
Yeah,
So
but you said I couldn't do that with the scoos earlier.
Yeah. What I'm saying is you don't get 4 snakes, you get 2 snakes because it's one or more.
Parallel lives.
Yeah, I know, that's why you get 2.
that's the point. You get one.
You
from
get
the
one normally.
overall trigger.
Yeah, I was gonna put one on the. If I put one, I wanted to put one on the sliver and one on Atraxa. I would get 4 snakes.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Okay. So Atraxa's
I
got
missed
one.
that too.
Yeah. So, but no, I can't. I can't do that because I won't get the counter. I mean, because it
Oh,
won't get a
because
counter.
Yeah, because it's already got a
Counterplay
+1/+1.
on her.
But so yeah,
Oh,
you
so-
still you get 2 snakes.
Atraxa still at 6, and then the sliver's a 1/1.
Yes.
Pass the turn.
Pass the turn. Untap. Draw something good. Not the worst thing ever. Lands are good, right?
No. That's all I have in hand.
We will do something
I forgot to
interesting though.
play it
I'm gonna
last turn
pay
too.
4 mana for this first half of Sakashima's will, targeting Tristan. You donate a creature you control to me.
Dang.
Well, that's unfortunate. Which one will I choose? Does it keep the counters?
Yes.
Unfortunate. Here you go.
Thanks.
I'm sure you own an Atraxa.
The answer may surprise you.
What?
Yeah, non-red was never really my scene. What do I do after that?
Yeah, Sam Scene is strictly teamer.
Yeah, well, not strictly teamer. I've got an Abzan deck. I'm kind of cool.
No.
What do I do after that? I have no idea what I do after that. I think I will just play Tana.
Hmm?
Giving up that mana. And then I will pass the turn. Proliferating the Phyrexian scriptures. And I think there's no other targets.
The
Yes, there
reflex
is.
sliver.
That's right,
Sure.
Atraxa will get... Oh yeah, and Sliver. And Atraxa will also get a counter. I forgot that
Yeah.
Sliver was kind of the point of all this.
Yeah, kind of. Okay.
Sliver is kill.
Blowfly infestation trigger.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna put a -1/-1 on Tana.
Whoo.
Okay.
Snick.
Go to 4. Do you have you moved your end step yet?
I'm currently at my end step, I think.
Yeah.
I will draw.
Proliferate trigger happens. Yeah.
Draw a card.
Oh, how the turns have tabled.
Yes, sir.
The saga is dead, right?
It's
Oh, that's
about
right. That
to
means
be.
all of our graveyards are also exiled. Well,
Well,
I
yeah.
proliferated the counter on that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that. Yeah. All.
Non-Tristan
on.
graveyards are exiled.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say. So even though you're proliferating it, it's still my opponents, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. There it goes.
So does that will that exile the reflex sliver or not? Because it's going at the same time.
I don't think that
The
when you
trigger
proliferate, is it
pops off after
simultaneous?
Well,
Yeah,
it's
it-
hard to stack the triggers.
The sliver dies as part of the resolution of the proliferate trigger, I believe, and then the trigger of the saga still goes on the stack and only goes off
Yeah.
after
Okay.
everything is resolved. So I'm pretty sure the sliver is exiled.
Okay. I
People in YouTube comments can feel free to correct me on that if I'm wrong.
yes.
Yes, I love reading the criticism.
Judging by the amount of stuff in my graveyard, I don't know if I have a way to win the game.
Uh-oh. Well, you got whatchamacallit? Root Sweeper, right? Unless that got
Pull from
pinned.
my turn, you got exiled. I have a Rift Sweeper.
Just do that and flick for it a few times.
I'm just missing a lot of actually I'm just kind of missing a lot of value stuff. But this deck is all value stuff.
All value stuff. I mean, yeah, Smothering Tide. Spy Kit, best value card ever.
Best
right
value
there.
card ever. All right, is it Tristan's turn?
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
That was the end of my turn, so.
Okay. So I'm in a bit of trouble here, kids. Hmm. Okay.
You can move those lore counters onto
Yeah.
like your hollowed fountain.
Is it time to use that special tool that we were going to use later?
I think you're probably right. Okay. And then I'm just trying to. There we go. Do this. Do that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. What am I gonna do? Okay. We're gonna play City of Ass. No. It's the other one. City of Brass. I think yeah, the time has come.
Time has come.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Jesus.
Y'all ready to dance?
Dance
Oh,
the man.
And yeah, it's
You get to reanimate some things.
yep, I
Most
return
notably, yeah.
Sagas, yeah, notably. Return up to X target artifact and/or enchantment or non-aura. Not excuse me, I'm all over that. Return up to X target artifact and/or non-aura enchantment cards, each with CMC less than X or less, from your graveyard to the battlefield. If X is 6 or more, which it is in this case, it's exactly 6. Those permanents are 4/4 creatures in addition to their other types.
Dang.
Okay.
Same different counter spell.
What are the targets here?
Yeah, that's
I did exile like 3.
You did get a couple. So I'm actually getting exactly 6. And so this is, hang on, this is now here. The targets would be these. It's 5 Sagas and heuristic study.
Jesus.
That's a lot of value.
Dance the Mance is killer, dude.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't let that happen.
Yeah, that's reasonable. I mean, I had to go for it. Like, we had to do it.
I was very close to letting it resolve because I thought I could proliferate
They wouldn't have haste
with Atraxa and everything like that.
That's true. You could do
kill
that.
them all anyways. But I don't know enough about the other 4 that you were reanimating to say whether you're able to stop that from happening.
The only other one worth probably being concerned with. Well, the other is the Eldest Reborn.
You'd bring back Eldest Reborn
and Elspeth's Nightmare. And okay, actually, you know what? I really can't be mad. The amount of value I was about to gain by doing that probably would have been enough momentum for me to ride it out.
Yeah, that would have been crazy.
So with Arcane Nile, when do I draw the card? Is that my next?
My upkeep.
You draw 2 cards on CJ's upkeep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna crack the Windswept Heath also at some point just to thin my deck.
Okay. Oh, damn. Hey, very cool. Blue, black, white. I actually have a legendary creature, Tana, Ship's Navigator.
You can cast any creatures right now because I don't have anything attached to this spy kit.
Oh, well, in that case, I tap differently. I don't tap that. I tap these. There we go. Then I tap this for a black, and I throw a Parasite back up there too.
Yep.
There's the boy.
There's your boy. There's your creepy big. He's mainly mouth, as you can see. Mm-hmm. Very, very upsetting to look at. I'm going to weep silently to myself as I consider my actions. Yeah, that's it. That's my turn.
All right, we're untapping.
Trigger, Arcane Denial. I draw a card, and Tristan draws a card as well.
2 cards.
Draw a card.
God.
Turn.
Oh, 2 cards, that's right.
Yeah, you guys are either of you guys paying?
Yes.
All right.
Because I can.
Is it 1 per or 2 per card?
2 per.
2 per card.
I'll pay 1. You
All right.
can keep 1.
I draw for turn. That can do something. 2 for Eladamri's Call.
Oh no.
Let's see what creature I get.
I regret my actions.
The next card I was going to draw is World Spine Worm.
No thanks.
Damn,
The one you're
I can't cast
searching for?
Spine Worm?
That was the top card of my library.
Yeah, he could cast World Spine Worm.
I could.
There is absolutely no doubt about that.
Very easily. I think I'm going to
In his
get
sleep.
this for value.
We are all about the value here at Elder Dingus Highlander.
I'll get that boy right there.
In particular, the attempted value.
The Protean Hulk.
Okay.
Huh.
It's
Where's
not
the
a
combo?
combo piece.
With Altar of Dementia, you're telling me that's not a combo piece?
I am. 1, 2, 3,
I don't know if I
4,
trust you.
5, 6, 7.
Press X to doubt.
We're gonna play Protean Hulk. I'm gonna play my land for turn. I would rather not sack it to, or I can sack it to Demon Male Hallberg, can't I? By trying to equip it to it, but it has to sacrifice as a cost, or no? Yeah.
I'm gonna consult Professor Gatherer for this one.
Yeah, that's a good question because I don't want to mill
Wait, can
myself right
Demon
now.
Male.
Can you repeat that? What are you trying to do?
Demon Male
He's got-
Hallberg and Protean Hulk. The equip cost is sacrifice a creature. So I want to know if I can try to equip this to Protean Hulk and sacrifice Protean Hulk as the cost.
Yes, you can declare your creature as a target for the equipment and sack it to the cost of the equipment.
We're gonna
But
do
then
that.
the trigger fizzles, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the case.
The way it reads, it looks like it should.
Like I looked through 3 reliable sources first, and none of them had a clear answer. And what I found was just from like a thread on Tapped Out. So we could also just like flip a coin
I
if
think I'm
people
looking
are
at
more
the same
comfortable.
one, but the most accepted answer says that the sacrifice would have to resolve before the equip completes. Which is what makes sense to me, but I have no idea.
I don't mind either way.
Yeah, do whatever. Go
Alright.
off.
I have
Flip a
no
coin.
idea. Yeah, well, odds I can sacrifice it to Demon Male
Any
Hallberg.
judges in the chat, please? Not the chat. The,
Yeah,
the YouTube
I got a
comments
1.
section, please let us know.
Doing it.
Sacrifice it. I get creatures CMC 6 or less.
Any
I
number
mean-
of creatures with total CMC 6 or less,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, it's not going to be anything crazy.
Birds of Paradise.
Not going to
Well,
be
what
that
else?
useless.
Show me Ornithopter.
God, there's not much good stuff left in my deck. We'll get Luminous
Sweeper.
Broodmoth and Rift Sweeper.
Yeah, nothing good. Nothing good out of there. Oh man.
Alright, Rift Sweeper enters. I will return.
I wonder what it will be. Elder Gargaroth.
It might be Elder Gargaroth. I need cards. Sun Titan doesn't really do much. It also goes to the deck. We're gonna shuffle in Elder Gargaroth. Alright, then I will pay 2 mana and equip the Spy Kit to the Rift Sweeper.
You mean the Wild Cattle?
I mean my other Luminous Broodmoth.
That's clearly Kozilek. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's legendary. You can't do that. It's a spawn sire of Ulamog, though.
Yes, that's true. It is a spawn sire of Ulamog. It's also an artisan of Kozilek. And a Void Winnower.
Ulamog's pressure.
True.
Alright, I've got no cards in hand. People can't play non-legendary creatures again. And
Nice.
I will pass the turn. I don't have enough treasures to cast Nazahn.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Wow. I really needed another land. That's a swamp, by the way. Here, let me. Yeah. Okay. First off, I'm gonna pay 3 for a nest of scarabs.
Oh,
Oh, I knew I should have held up that counter spell.
I was wondering why you didn't.
Well, Dance of the Mantis was pretty spooky at the time, in my defense.
No, I think that you did what you need to do.
You did do the right play, in my opinion.
I was like, what are the odds he has the other combo piece in hand right now?
I drew it on my morbid trigger.
Nice.
oh.
And you know what? Just for the lulz, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're gonna play Liliana Death Wielder.
Gonna blow up Tana.
Clearly overpowered.
Card's too good.
Card, man. Broken Planeswalker, worse than Oko.
This is
We're gonna-
actually Broco.
We're gonna take her up and put a -1/-1 counter on the Luminous Broodmoth.
Oh,
Is it only one creature?
yeah.
It's
For 7 mana? I thought she would at least put one on every
For
creature.
7
their opponent's
mana, it's
control.
one creature, and you can't kill a creature until she has like it has a -1/-1 on it. So she's got a +1 to -3, or you
But
need
also,
other
like,
ways.
don't get it twisted. Look at that -10 though.
The
Return all
-10's
creatures
actually not
card
bad.
From your graveyard to
from
the
just
battlefield.
your graveyard.
It is
For
just
7
yours.
mana, you gotta wait 4 turns.
It is just your graveyard.
That makes
Yeah.
it a lot worse.
There was a cool card. So I was doing a budget deck thing with some friends recently. No card in your deck except for the commander could be over 50 cents. And it was a really cool mythic from Ixalan that I had forgotten about completely. It's called Boneyard Parlay.
Oh,
Yes.
Sounds
And it's
familiar.
it's fact or fiction, but just creatures from among graveyards. It's amazing.
That sounds
that's a
great.
cool one.
You just get to bring something back, and it's awesome.
That's a cool budget limitation. 50 cents. It's
Yeah,
tough.
it was very cool. I don't think there was any way for anyone to build a genuinely broken deck. Like usually, if you put a price limit on the deck itself, there's usually a way for someone to fit one
realize I messed up.
How
really
much-
good card in
How
there.
much money is Ghostly Flicker?
It's too much, believe me.
It's got to be over $1, right?
Yeah, it's about $1.
What about the
Illusionist Stratagem is your best flicker spell. I
Oh.
no?
think,
There's
on
the
that
other
budget.
3 mana one that flickers 2 creatures.
Displace is also too expensive.
Displaces
Oh,
two
I'm
Ghost-
pretty sure it's
believe
meant.
Hey, listen, Ghostly Flicker is over 50 cents, but only on the Iverson Restored printing is 57 cents.
Ooh.
That's not good enough.
That's
Believe
not
me,
good
I
enough.
wanted to make a Guillaume deck on a budget, but he's $1.02, or he was when I checked it out. The budget was that your commander couldn't be over $1 either. I should have done
Oh,
that.
that's even more interesting.
Yeah.
Yes. There's a surprising number of cool and interesting commanders that are under $1. Like I built a red-black chainer deck, and I had no idea that he was that inexpensive.
Oh yeah, because Modern Horizons 2.
Oh yeah, Modern Horizons 2, and yeah. That's it. I think he was also in Commander Legends actually.
What? I don't think so. I think it
I
was
thought
just
he
in
was
Modern
one of
Horizons.
the special reprint commanders. I could have sworn. Never mind.
The Rakdos one was Rakdos, I think.
True, you're right.
Yeah.
I thought I saw. Oh, I must be thinking of the Modern Horizons 2 foil etching. Not Commander.
Oh.
Not Commander Legends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So on like a really quick perusal on Scryfall, Agar the Freezing Flame is a 4-cent commander. If I were to build with that limitation, that would absolutely do giants and big damage dealing spells.
That'd be fun.
That's cool.
That'd
I
be
have
a lot of fun.
All right, let's do a
Love
budget
that.
game. Let's do a
Budget
50-cent commander or dollar commander 50-cent card budget decks.
Awesome.
That
I
sounds
have
like
my
a
deck
blast.
already.
All right.
I have 3 of
It's
those
a really
decks.
fun time.
Wait, whose
Alright.
turn is it? What's going
It's
on
my
right
turn.
now?
I'm trying to explain the fact that I just completely screwed up.
Oh,
no.
we got 4 on the shame counter.
I'm adding to my own. I should have put a -1/-1 counter on one of my 1/1s, and then I would have had infinite insects and snakes.
Yes.
Bummer.
Yeah.
You have no way to put
So-
a -1/-1 counter on one of your creatures?
I'm going to float a black and sack the commander sphere to draw a card. And then I'm going to play this Cultivate.
Oh,
Deck thinning.
Yeah, that makes me sad. It shows that I haven't played this deck in a while, huh?
Yeah,
Uh-huh. I mean, I forgot what Niv Mizzet does. So
that's true.
you're not alone.
Yeah. What I wanted to do was play a card in my hands. It's a creature that would have ended the game, but
Is it legendary?
It's not.
Let's
You couldn't play
go.
Unless you killed the Rip
My
Sweeper,
Storm
which you
Crow is
might have been
stopping
able to.
you.
All right. I'm gonna swing 4 at CJ.
I will take the 4.
Okay. End of turn. All of you will lose 4.
Oof. I'm still emotionally recovering from over leaning into a Dance of the Manse. I'm gonna be feeling that one for a long time. I should have baited a counterspell.
That is
I'm
a good
an
idea.
idiot. God.
We're gonna cantrip.
Yeah, no more end step triggers.
That feels bad.
Also, I just remembered that Alter Dementia mills at target player, not just myself. So the whole debate on whether D-Mail Harbor could do it doesn't really matter because I would have just milled somebody else, and I'm dumb.
Oh yeah.
Big dummy. Shame counter for me.
Yeah. You're really close to just dying, CJ.
I am.
Find a peer.
Wait. That's his target player. That's his target
I'm
player.
targeting
Pick
myself,
someone.
CJ.
Are you sure you don't want to pick me?
Yes.
I might have a
Very
toothy in here.
reasonably sure.
I might have toothy.
You can target me.
No.
The Atraxa deck
Fortunately, I didn't.
actually might have toothy.
Draw what I need.
It doesn't,
to.
unfortunately.
Was that Pier?
It's not on theme.
Yeah, I'm gonna
No.
be playing peer as well. We will.
Yeah, I think Pier would kind of make it too fast for you to really work it. Because Pier would give you an extra lore counter every time.
Sakashima will enter as a copy of Atraxa. After that, I will swing at Jake for 7 in the air. Do you have any flyers?
No.
Or wait, do I swing at you? I think I'll swing at Liliana for 7.
Dang
That's
it.
a scary Liliana. It's a combo piece right now.
I mean, her ultimate Rise of the Dark Realms.
It's not even Rise of the Dark Realms. It's just your graveyard.
It's a combo
play another
piece.
way.
It puts -1/-1 counters on everything and starts the combo.
Wait, hang on a minute. Is Rise of the Dark Realms just your graveyard?
I think it's only your opponent's graveyard.
It's everyone. It's everyone. I messed up.
On my end step,
No,
I
it's
will
all graveyards.
Oh,
Yeah, it's everyone.
Jeez.
proliferate the +1/+1 counters on this Atraxa twice, but nothing else.
Okay.
So it's not enough that you stole my commander. You've made another one because one wasn't good enough for you.
Yeah, I want to gain some life and proliferate some counters on the one that I stole.
I'm in utter disbelief. Are you done?
If he steals nesting grounds, you can get a counter on the other Atraxa and then proliferate those as well.
Get out. Don't you dare. All right, I'm sorry. I missed what you said. You are done, Sam?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I'm in just a bit of trouble. Okay. Split these like this. Okay, there we go. Like that. All right, tap this. This makes white, black, whatever, 2 colorless. I'm gonna cast Elspeth Conquers Death.
Oh,
She do that.
she do.
Do that voodoo.
She do that.
Now, bear with me. I know that you want to exile your own Atraxa, but that's probably not what you want to do.
Does that claim come with a compelling argument?
I will never attack you with an angel.
He's gonna change his typing.
I will my point is that if you don't exile one of Jake's enchantments right now, he could very well have infinite one.
That's true. He does have a literally infinite combo on the board.
All he needs is a way to put a -1/-1 counter on anything, and he starts the combo.
Right. No, I definitely see that. Can I hit any of those pieces with the first lore counter?
Oh yeah,
it's target permanent with CMC 3 or greater, right? So yeah.
Oh, it's pretty much you can get Blowfly Infestation. I mean, Blowfly Infestation, Nest of Scarabs is the combo.
Oh, it wasn't letting me click. What's the CMC on?
You can hit Nest of Scarabs.
3, 3, 4.
You can hit either. You can hit either.
Yeah, either one will pretty much hose me.
All right, let's do Blowfly then. Okay. Play a land for turn. That is a undergrowth stadium. Undergrowth. No, actually, no, I'm not going to play that because I'm a dummy. Horizon Canopy. Okay. 1 and a white from Hallowed Fountain. I'm going to pay into Hallowed Heliod's Generosity.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'm going to put Phyrexian Scriptures from my graveyard on top of my library. And then I'm going to go the Shrine to make a white, blue with Breeding Pool, and then anything with Endoth the Triome, to then tap Hannah Ship's Navigator. I think I'm doing like the magic meme, doing all the tapping and tapping.
Yeah.
To go and get
This is a long game.
This is a really long game.
2.5 hours and counting?
Yeah. I don't think we're playing another game after this.
Yeah,
Definitely
I go
not.
get Eldritch Reborn and put it in my hand.
Good thing.
And then I pay 1 and sack Horizon Canopy to draw a card, and that's my turn.
All right.
God, we are in trouble. We're at what, DEFCON 4.
I mean, at any point, somebody can win this game.
I will draw for turn. This actually might do things.
All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom.
CJ, you've said that for the last 4 turns in a row. Cards do things.
Wait, did no one proliferate the counter on Luminous Broodmoth?
No.
Why not?
Because I was worried you might want to kill it and combo off.
No, I want to kill the Broodmoth so he doesn't combo off. Broodmoth is a combo.
Not really. I can't actually combo with it.
You just get a way to get rid of a counter, and you can infinitely sacrifice a creature to alter.
This deck does not have counter synergies.
Well, you can still.
5, 6, 7. Having Broodmoth doesn't mean I have counter synergies. That's the only card in this deck that's produced a counter. Other than Scoot Mob. I'll play a Woodfall Primus.
Nice.
Close things up.
I'm gonna blow up.
There's gonna be Atraxa because we kind of need to get rid of that because that's commander damage on a stick.
Oh wait, first
Atraxa.
I can't play Woodfall Primus yet. I'm gonna sacrifice Wisp Reaper to alter Dementia, to mill Sam 3 cards. It comes back with a flying counter. It's no longer equipped to Spy Kit. Now I can play Woodfall Primus.
Beast-Within and a quasi duplicate.
Those are good hits. So now this is a flying counter on it.
I'm back, by the way.
Oh, good.
Hello.
Good.
Hello.
CJ is casting a Woodfall Primus.
That's
why one persists, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Wait, or maybe yes, depending on what the mood is.
Whenever a creature you control without flying dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control to flying. Wait a minute. Does this actually go infinite? Can I alter Dementia, the Woodfall Primus, and have it come back and choose the flying counter instead of the -1/-1 counter, and
Nice.
then sack it, and it comes back with the -1/- counter for persist.
Can you
No.
choose how it returns?
Whenever a creature you control without flying
Oh.
dies, return to the battlefield under its owner's control with a flying counter
I
on it. And when
think-
they both will hit the stack, both triggers will have to hit the stack.
I guess you would choose then. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this actually does
This
combo
actually,
off.
yeah. Wait,
I have no
Oh.
response.
So you destroy all non-creature permanents.
I
It's a really cool
alter
combo.
dementia and mill you guys out too.
Yeah.
Wow.
That-
Wow.
I
Hey,
applaud you.
You
That's
said
really good.
I'm
Sakashima.
gobsmacked, yeah.
Can anyone respond to me?
I have no
casting
response.
Woodfall?
I've got a land. I got a handful of lands and
I
two
flash out
sagas
a
I
Rex
can't
Sage in
cast.
response.
This.
Wow, that's awesome. That's what a way to win.
I did not.
Can't even
Yeah,
be
I got-
mad about that.
I did
honestly.
not even
That's-
Yeah, not really.
realize that. So
I've
actually,
never died
Limitless
like this
Brood Moth
before.
is a combo piece.
Who knew?
I couldn't even.
It absolutely works. I just looked it up. It is a thing. Who is correct? Jake was correct.
Wow.
Oh my god!
That is so cool.
I never thought
That's
about
cool.
that. I just had-
Have you ever impromptu a combo like that before, CJ?
it's been a while. I can tell you that. Everything cool coming up.
Wow.
All right, but so for those that wanted to know why the reflex sliver is in the deck,
Yes.
so
Please
combo
tell.
is with reflex sliver, and this is the
I'm not gonna
main
know this
combo
card.
that I built this deck around. There's a mirror entity in the deck,
Okay.
and a world spine worm, and
I'm not seeing it.
hold on.
Oh gosh, I see what it
Verdant
is.
Succession.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nope. You lost me. Now I'm lost.
Okay.
No,
go
and
away.
that is
A Phyrexian
Interesting.
altar.
Oh.
Verdant Succession says, whenever a green non-token creature is put into a graveyard from play, that creature's controller may search his or her library for a card with the same name as that creature and put it into play. If that player does, he or she then shuffles their library. So
So
I
please walk
get
me through it.
World Spine Worm out through whatever shenanigans, and I sacrifice World Spine Worm to Phyrexian Altar. It gets shuffled into my library, and then I can search my library for a World Spine Worm and put it back into play. And whenever he dies, I get 3 worm tokens. So I make infinite worm tokens. And then he dies, and I also need one other creature in play that's like Nazahn or something. And I can do that because Phyrexian Altar can also make me infinite mana. And so then I'll play like Nazahn, sack Nazahn, Verdant Succession triggers, and I go and I equip Spy Kit to Nazahn so I can go and get Reflex Sliver having the same name as it, and then I sacrifice something again, and then I grab Mirror Entity and make everything slivers, and so my infinite tokens now have haste because they're slivers.
That's
Yep.
hilarious.
Good game. If I didn't punch on that last on my last play, I would have been able to survive the Woodfall Primus with thousands of tokens.
Yes. Well, you would
I-
have had no
yeah.
library,
Yeah.
and so you draw at the beginning of your turn and lose.
Yeah.
Who's to say if I ever would have won? But if I had resolved the Dance of the Mantis, I would have gotten really close.
Bifurcate.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Search your library for a copy of target creature in play and put that card into play.
Oh, that's right. I do know what Bifurcate does. That's hilarious. That's a
Winnow,
great
destroy
setup.
target non-land permanent if another permanent has the same name. Another permanent has the same name in play, then draw a card. So I can just blow up any non-legendary creature and draw a card for 2 mana.
Here's some of the all-stars of the deck for me.
Chrome Replicator.
Oh, wow. What's the one from your perspective? Stop. Nope, it was the shiny one.
This one,
Yeah, what is that?
Parika.
Oh.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
She is great for this deck.
That was my first mythic, was a Farika. Very cool card.
Yeah. Have you ever seen anybody play with a Carnifex Demon in Commander?
I
It
have
sounds
sure.
really familiar. but I don't think I have.
Battlefield, it has 2 -1/-1 counters on it. I pay a black or remove a -1/-1 counter from it, and I get to put a -1/-1 counter on each other creature.
That's pretty cool.
So the whole point is that I can just keep casting spells or activating abilities to put -1/-1 counters on them, and then just kill the board every turn.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That works.
Well, as long as we're talking about all-stars in the deck,
Yeah.
these are the 2 best sagas in the deck, except for Binding the Old
Your
Gods.
best to see God.
Your best to see God. I don't think I need to elaborate.
No.
No.
But Mirari Conjecture is surprisingly good because I can cast like a board wipe or a draw spell, and then I can remove a counter and go back and just get it back and just cast the same. I can cast Beast Within every single turn, or more than once in a turn if I can get the counters to work. Those are definitely the best sagas in the deck.
Yeah,
the 2 cards that are really great here are Hex Parasite, which somebody mentioned earlier.
Yes.
This is I don't need to explain why this is good. In this deck, it's 1 and 2 life, remove X counters, and it's great because I can say remove all the counters. I just want to go back to the last chapter, and then Power Conduit, which I can tap and remove a counter, and I can put a +1/+1 counter onto Atraxa when I do it, so I can remove 1 counter in response to the proliferate in the end step, put a counter back onto Atraxa, remove a counter, and then put it right back on to get the same chapter I already got on the end step again.
Because proliferate doesn't target or anything like that, right? So
No, it does not.
matter.
It's state-based.
That's sick.
Very interesting.
It's a good time.
Yeah, CJ and I were talking about Hex Parasite earlier because someone mentioned it as an interesting modern tech, actually.
Yeah.
Because
Modern
you can
tech.
play Urza's Saga, then off the last tick you can get Hex Parasite and then repeatedly tick down your future Urza's Sagas to always get constructs.
Mm.
That's fascinating.
It's interesting. I've never seen anyone actually succeed with it, and it hasn't put up any results, but it was just an interesting idea.
I want to see on them do what's that thing that they always do against the odds?
Yeah.
Oh, what Saffron Olive?
Yeah, with Seth. Oh, that's kind of cool. When you get eliminated, they actually put up a
it's cool.
ad.
All right. I'm going to close the video off there. So I hope everyone that made it this far enjoyed the video. It was definitely a long and grindy game, but there was a lot of really cool and interesting interactions going on in that game. That was a sweet game.
100%.
Yeah.
That was the most interesting way that I've died in a really long time, I think.
If anybody made it this far in the video, message me on Discord, which you can find via this link, and just ask me for a sticker, and I'll send you a sticker. I want to see if anyone gets this far.
I want a sticker, CJ.
I'll send you a sticker. I'll send you a sticker with your Patreon cards. I have to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I realized that the cards that ended up getting sent back because they had the wrong address, the envelope is still here, so I'm just going to reopen that envelope and add more cards to it for this upcoming month and send it this weekend.
Sure.
Same thing with your stuff, Jake.
I wanted to thank you.
Yeah, so
I wanted to thank you all for having me. That was a really great time.
You're more than welcome to join again.
Absolutely.
I would love to. I'll make some more weird, janky nonsense for next
To
time.
come back for the budget games. I think Ian has a budget game as well, so he can tag in for one of those games as well.
I love that playmat.
I can definitely throw together a $1 or less for the commander, 50 cents or less for the rest of the cards.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
that's what it was.
Easy. Yeah, I'll try and think of something.
100%.
Only 2 of the playmats that Jake has exist, and one of them is my personal playmat, and then there's that one because after that playmat was made, I switched to the black background.
Yeah.
Very cool. Limited edition.
I got it hanging up above my desk.
Love that. I love that. You got another one coming too.
Yeah, it's gonna go right next to this one.
Awesome. All right. So yeah, if you guys want to become patrons, you can end up in games. So check that out too. And we'll see you in the next game or next video. Peace out, everybody.
See you guys later.
Bye.
Yeah.